Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Student Experience, a podcast where our takes are reckless, our parlays are hopeless, and your paycheck's riding on a backup quarterback you can't even name. I'll be the host of the debauchery. I'm Nick, and my co-host in this debauchery is Zach. Zach, any parlays that have just been crushing you or
I
just
mean,
grinding your gears?
everyone's shit.
Okay,
Um,
good point.
every team I support, well, I guess the Eagles are good, but they also play like shit. So that,
That's the tough part.
it's never a fun, just easy ride experience. Thought it would be this week, but no. I'm pretty convinced that every team in college football is shit in their own way. Like I don't know if anyone's godlike.
Yeah,
Um, but then it's like shitters just lose to shitters, and then they beat other shitters, and then you'll see in my top 10. I was trying to make a mess of it, really, of seeing who it's that
oh,
person beat that person, and then this person beat this person. We're
let me
all
kind of just start.
we're all a bunch of idiots.
That
Um,
makes sense.
one thing I do know is the Jets suck. Those guys, man. I was
So,
watching some of that.
yeah, I think I figured
Bengals are
out.
horrible.
So I was watching that game, mostly just because I wanted to see if Tua was going to get knocked out of the game. I didn't know if Tua was going to get knocked out of the game or Justin Fields. But I realized when I was watching the Jets, I was like, something looks familiar. And the Jets offense is like a California CIF team going into the playoffs
Yeah,
where they have a running quarterback and they're like, fuck it. Like, we're just line it up, get them going. And to be fair to Aaron Glenn and the coaching staff, like if they don't fumble the football every 5 minutes, like they're actually doing pretty well. Like Braylon Allen was going to score, get the lead, he coughs it up. The receiver, I don't even know. Can you explain to me how you're doing a spin move and before you even spin, you lose the football?
yeah,
How does
it's pretty
nobody
bad.
hit him? He just
I know.
lost it. And then Miami did their best to make it look terrible too. I mean, um, Darren Waller's back, so I guess you got your tight
Yeah,
end. You
I
got
guess. Yeah,
you got.
we'll see. I mean, he'll
I'm
probably
not
get
gonna
touches
lie.
now that Tua's knee's dead, or not Tua. Tyreek's knee's dead.
Yeah, that Tyreek one. As soon as he went down, I was like, okay, so he was destined to go back to the Chiefs. So that's kind of tough. Like he had Chiefs written all over him. Um, and then like you said, he blows out his knee and life's hell for him. Um, you got to wonder, did he have to text the baby mama and say, hey, we're gonna be
Yeah,
a little late today. But yeah, that game I didn't even peep what was going on with the Bengals. I mean, I've kind of given up on them. They're not even. Are they even getting the ball to Jamar anymore, or is it just it's not even fun? T Higgins has 25 receiving yards. Okay,
yeah,
okay,
great.
yeah, okay. Well, so I mean, at this point, realistically, do you think there's a world where even though they just signed this big deal, that Jamar Chase demands to be traded if Joe Burrow has like career ender?
It's possible.
Like
I mean, you can come to the
you,
Eagles.
I was gonna say you could show this
Yeah.
to AJ Brown and be like, hey, it could be a lot worse, pal.
Yeah, you
Like
could be living in hell, buddy.
we'll get to that game. I want to get your take on that because I was seeing like a lot of things on the internet saying he got AJ Brown got 9 targets, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, what do we define as a target?
Yeah, I mean
Because like,
they weren't great targets, I'll say that.
yeah, I mean, it was kind of like one of them. They called it a target, I think his last one, and it was just thrown completely out of bounds.
Yeah.
And I was like, I know he can make incredible catches, but like that to me doesn't define a target. Like, but I mean, if you're 4-0, what the hell do you care, And you beat the Demons to win down in Tampa, like that is Baker. Baker almost was making some magic though.
Yeah.
He just heard the elves on his shoulder. Just
Yeah, the Elves I mean, realistically, the first of that long touchdown. I mean, the first long touchdown should not have happened. I mean, no one ever throws that ball and then the guys were
no,
like, "Oh shit." Like it should have been picked. So it was kind of trolly.
yeah,
Um but yeah, I mean, it's just a standard like, okay, Eagles win, but Jalen Hurts is shit, and AJ the sky's falling, and everything
sure,
sucks, and Saquon isn't. You can't run anymore, and the O line sucks, and I do this, and then it's like, oh well, 4-0.
yeah.
It's like I
I mean,
guess we're
hey,
shit. I guess we're so shit.
I saw that when you guys need to pass, you can. It's just I
Yeah,
think you guys don't want to put a lot on film, which is I think is
I
fair.
think I think it's that, and I think would you rather have your quarterback be Dak
No,
and throw for 300 yards and you
never.
tie a game, or do you want to win the game?
In the great
And
words of Nacho
I feel
Libre,
like everyone is just like they get amnesia. It's like they didn't see
the Super Bowl.
Jalen in a 2 Super Bowls already in an NFC Championship game where they dropped 55 points. I get Saquon scored 3 times, but they were still throwing it. So I was just like, this guy's trolling with this fucking thing. He's trying his best.
I don't want to be a lobster, but I fear it's my fate. Oh, it kind of worked. Oh shit. Kind of
Oh,
like
wait, yeah, you're back.
evened out. Okay, I'm back from the shadow realm. I apologize. I completely again the elves were speaking into my ear, and I just kind of went for it.
Yeah, but it's I don't know. Like, I just don't understand why people get so. If you
Well, it's all
win,
fantasy
like
football.
yeah, it's that, and it's different than college.
Yeah.
Like college, it's as you go back to the shadow realm, or you go
Dude, I
back to the
just
lobster land.
bring me back to lobster, baby.
But it's different than college. College, like you're supposed to like style points and look good. You that's
Yeah.
why I never believed in Penn State because they were playing shit teams and Aller looked like shit. And it's like shocker, he is shit. I've been saying it. But in the NFL, it's like you gotta just win football
Yeah.
games. Now the only thing you don't want is people just start tweaking
Yeah.
on your team. And I think the Eagles have transitioned into this Chiefs like
Yeah.
realm of hey, we just win the game and we expect to
Advance the
hey,
next
we'll
week.
get to the end of the season, we'll play our best ball in the playoffs, we'll beat the piss out of you. Now the only things that can throw wrenches in that now you're not always going to win. Like obviously the Chiefs won in the Super Bowl and they got their ass kicked because then it just becomes matchups. But the
Yeah.
only thing that could throw a wrench in that is if people start bitching.
Yeah.
And right now was a little bit now I
You
would
pouting?
I need AJ Brown on this team. The
Yeah.
team gets worse if he's not on it.
Of course.
Let me make that clear. I mean, that
Yeah.
should be abundantly clear. I'm not saying that the Eagles are not going to win the Super Bowl if he's not on the team. Will it be harder? Yes. Okay, if he gets traded. Now, if they trade him and get fucking 2 firsts and then they take some bitch next year, they get Jacoby
Like
Lane
Malachi
and you're like,
Levens.
"Oh, okay, perfect. Sounds good." You
Yeah.
know? Awesome. Go have fun on the Patriots.
Yeah. Get
Like
your
have a
15
blast,
targets
dude.
a game.
If that's what you really want in life, have fun. If that's what makes you happy. But it's just it's ironic that he posted like, "Oh, when they're disrespecting you, just shrug your shoulders and you don't say anything," as you say something on X.
That's what I was
So I
saying,
don't
man.
know if like it's like when people are like, I'm working in silence," and they post it on Instagram, and it's like, no, you just told everyone you were working. Like
Yeah.
you just shouted it to as many people as possible that you are working. If you're working in silence, you don't post any. You just work,
Go
and
about
then
your
you
business.
show up at the season, and they're like, "Dang, dude, what's up?" And then you're interviewing like, "Oh yeah, man, I was just like grinding
Just grinding.
all summer. Yeah, I was just locked in." They were like, "Oh, okay, like cool,"
Yeah.
because it shouldn't matter about letting people know what you're doing.
Yeah.
So letting people know that you're upset, but you're just gonna shrug your shoulders and not make a scene by posting it, you are making the scene. But that's
Yeah.
why he graduated from Ole Miss. So there's that
Got it.
for you.
Got it.
He's
He's got
and
that
it,
Lane
now
Kiffin.
he's a great athlete. He's a great receiver, smart football
Yeah.
player. He's dumbass. Okay, I
Yeah.
know this. I know it's AJ Brown, dumbass. Okay, reading books on the sideline. Okay, I don't care.
Yeah.
People who don't care about people who don't worry about what they look like don't do that because
Yeah.
then they know that they want to be looked at.
Mm-hmm.
No one is sitting there reading a book on the sideline not expecting to be like
The
looked at like,
center of
"Wait, what's
attention.
this
Yeah.
guy doing?" It's like
Yeah.
no one's just doing it just to fucking they want to read Magic Treehouse.
That would have been so funny if they just
Like
turned
that
him and
would have
he's
been
reading.
that would have been more real if he was reading if he was reading Harry Potter. He's like literally I'm just chilling on the side like I don't give a fuck.
What
I'd
if
be
he
like,
just
"Oh,
put
okay."
like
But the fact he's reading a book about
yeah, like self
finding
development and shit.
oneself and making sure you're like then it's you're just setting it up, dude. Like you know what you're doing. Don't be that guy.
Would you rather have had him like pull out like a kindergartner like pop up book almost, and like he's going through like you remember the one with the multicolored elephant? It's got all the different color swatches on it and stuff.
Mhm. Yep.
Would you rather them like turn and he's just got like and he's doing the whole like lick the fingers, flip the page.
Sure. Yeah.
He's reading it
Might as
to
well.
the wide receiver core. Like,
Yeah, let's do it.
that could be something.
Yeah,
Book club with AJ.
yeah.
I wanted to know if it's like a silver lining because like it's patent, but at the same time I'm like you're using Bible quotes like a Bible verse, so like you are spreading the word, you're spreading the
Mhm.
gospel, so I
Mhm.
get it. But I think your intention's behind it, like you said, to
Sure.
move in silence. You don't speak. You're mute. You just kind of
Yeah, you just let it
keep
happen.
it moving. Yeah, it's going to be interesting because I agree with you. Like personally, I looked at it this way. The game for the Rams did not change where I felt like, oh shit, we're probably going to lose this one until AJ Brown woke up. Like I think if you like you're saying, if you trade AJ Brown, because you're not, I mean, I don't think you're going to get a receiver that like replaces him perfectly. Like he's one of the most physical receivers in the NFL.
Yeah.
If you don't have him, the defensive game plan shifts a lot. Like when I play, at least if I was the Rams D coordinator, I can't leave AJ Brown on an island. I'd rather leave Smitty on an island. Like he'll catch a
Yeah.
contested ball, but like I think we have a better chance bodying him than AJ.
Yeah.
So it's a tough situation, but like you just got so many weapons on the Eagles. Like it's just there's too many mouths to feed. Someone's not
Facts.
getting theirs. But they're all getting paid. So it's not like you're playing a contract year and it's like, hey, like I got to get paid. I got to do this. Like that I don't see. But I mean, hey, if he wants to get shipped to the fucking Patriots, I mean, I'm
Do
sure
it.
the Della boys will welcome him.
Yeah.
But speaking of which, shout out to the commissioner. He's been unfortunately he got one of the worst Monday night slates I've ever
Yeah,
seen.
it's
So
a tough
that's
tough one to vibe out to.
I think from one commissioner to another, he probably needs to reach out to Roger Goodell and be like, hey, what the hell? Like we can't
Yeah.
can't flex these to like a 10
What yeah,
o'clock.
what
I
are we
mean,
doing here?
yeah. So, speaking of what we're doing here, I think we both were kind of caught in the mix of board of directors wants to go to concert on best college football
Yeah.
day,
Yeah.
have to run the phone to try to see what's going on.
Yeah.
But I believe your mission was more successful than mine. Can you kind of walk us through what that looked like
Well,
for you?
yeah, I mean for me, we got there, got to watch first halves of most, concerts at 7:30. We
Mm-hmm.
find out there is an opener, the main event probably not till about 9 p.m. Not bad. So we get
Smooth.
there, we got the parking, we go in, everything's easy, and following on my phone because I'm can kind of just mosey about, take a couple pictures, still watching it on the phone, and I get
Absolutely.
right to the seat. And as I'm getting to the seat, we are in deep OT and
Oh, shit.
end of fourth quarter moment. The opener is still going. We both don't care. I'm just gonna chill, watch the end of the games. Games end, opener ends, grab a drink. Here comes Tate McRae. Perfect timing. So it all worked out.
That sounds like you
Yeah,
orchestrated it
it
that way.
was it
Like
was
that was
fantastic.
as we scripted it. So I board of directors family got tickets to go to the Jonas Brothers concert in Anaheim at the Pond, in a suite. So I'd never been in a suite. I'd never known what the suite life is. I don't know if you've been in a suite. You probably have with some USC kind of shake hands, be up
Mhm.
there do your thing. Um, the highlight for me, first of all, right when I get in there, because we got there probably about 7:15.
Yep.
Parking is unbelievable. You park, hey, you're gonna
Yeah.
park right here. You're gonna walk right upstairs. Okay, where don't
Absolutely.
nobody's gonna talk to you. You get your ass in there. You're good. Immediately grab the remote, switch to the games.
Yep.
Another family walks in. I say, "What's up?" They don't want to say fuck all to me. I'm like, all right, fuck off, and keep yourself moving.
Absolutely.
Switch it over to the Bama game. I'm watching that. I'm like, okay, Georgia all of a sudden forgot how to play football. That's phenomenal. Um, I swear there's just some sort of voodoo. It's the
I
black
know.
magic that happens. It's the Nick Saban curse.
It is.
Um, And then I got to the point where we're gonna order drinks, and they're like, "What would you like?" I said, "I'd like a beer." And the guy taking our order, he goes, "Well, we only have buckets of beer. Would you like a bucket of beer?" I said, "I absolutely would love a bucket of beer." Like, I don't even know what this entails, but I'm in. Like,
Yeah,
are you bringing
always.
me a full bucket of beer? Because I'm in for that.
Down for that also.
Out comes an ice down bucket with 6 ice cold
Mhm.
Reds.
Absolutely.
Now the problem was that where we kind of got into a hairy situation. First of all, I probably listened to the Jonas Brothers twice. I think I listened to them for the first time this last week when we were going to the aquarium because I was like, "Hey, I got to know a little something."
Sure.
Um, my sister never went through that phase. I think she just didn't. She didn't really take that one into. I would have
Mhm.
rather gone through that than the One Direction, to be honest. That's
Yeah.
kind of a better one. So the only thing that I knew was that one of the Jonas Brothers was in Jumanji 2, and I thought he was funny. So I was like, okay,
Okay.
we got that. Turns out his name's Nick. I'm like,
There you go.
okay, we're in
Perfect.
business there too. So get there, that's going on, and then there was of the entire night, I think I knew 4 songs that I could recognize.
Okay. Not ideal.
There was a band that was headlining that was, I think it's Boy Likes Girl or Boy Loves Girl, whatever the hell they're called. I knew 2 of their songs from
Okay.
just listening to my brother's playlist over the years. I'm
Sure.
like, okay, I can see these.
Yeah, not bad.
2 of the Jonas Brothers. I will hand this to them. They are immensely talented. Like, they
Yeah.
hit every single note, pitch, whatever you could think of
Yeah,
live.
they're
Like,
locked
they
in.
were hitting it all, and they performed for about 3 hours.
There you go.
The last concert I went to, Travis Scott at SoFi, he showed up late, and he left directly at 10:30.
That is, yeah,
Show was supposed to end at 11. Big Dog showed
phenomenal.
up at 9:30. I had a Tiesto Taco or whatever the fuck the guy's name was singing
Sure.
into a bouquet. I was checked. So this is a lot better. The only issue was when the lights turn out because someone's about to perform, they shut the TVs off in the suite. So I thought I was going to be a cheeky fucker, pull out my phone and put the Dish Anywhere app on,
Yeah.
and just kind of let this thing run. So it was going for a second, and I was on 4G with a VPN. So we're doing all the precautions,
Yep.
and it was right during the critical part of the Bama Georgia game
Uh-huh.
when everything just stopped
Yeah.
working. And I was like,
It's
they caught it.
Just the
They
worst shit.
They caught it.
There's nothing worse than that.
Oh, it was horrible. And then for the rest of the weekend, so I worked on me and my dad were working on my truck, which was great. I installed running boards on the Great White, which is beautiful.
Mhm.
They look phenomenal. Okay, like
Absolutely.
we're feeling
Absolutely.
good. Um, Probably smacked my hand into the frame of my truck at least 6
Yeah,
times.
as
So
you do.
that's part of it.
Yeah.
And then did the first oil change on the baby, which was nice. But
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with this. Apparently, when your car's been at the dealer before, or if it's kind of a used vehicle, if they've done any maintenance at the shop, these fuckers will take, the oil plug, that
Yep.
little screw in the bottom.
Mhm.
Okay, they will put it back on with an impact wrench. It only needs to be hand tight.
Yeah.
So I could
Yeah, it
see
does.
as I'm trying to twist this thing off with a
It ain't
ratchet.
going.
It ain't going, but I take the ratchet off and I look, and brother, there's like chips of this thing missing because the guy just
Yeah,
ran it.
because he ripped it in there.
So thank God Pop's got all the tools. So he's like,
Oh yeah,
oh
Pops.
yeah, we're good to
Pops always
go.
got that shit.
He's underneath the truck at one point. I'm under there. He's like, if we find this guy, we're gonna beat the shit out of him. I go, absolutely. Like,
Yeah.
has to happen.
Yeah, you should be able to just, or just loosen it up just a tad, and then
I should be able to use the ratchet just to break it
yeah,
a
just
little
and
bit
then
and
and then
then
you can
turn it
twist
off.
it out. Totally.
No. So then
I said you
afterwards,
need heavy machinery.
fuck, dude, he could have stripped that thing out. That was my worry. I was like, if this
Yeah,
thing's stripped
then
out, I'm fucked. Like
yeah,
I am.
then you're gonna have to you're in
I
a
got to drill that thing out, and then I got to get a
yeah.
new one, and it's just all bad. So got all that solved. So it was supposed to be like an hour oil change job, probably turned into like 2.5, because we had to
Nice.
figure out what size all the shit fits for and get the right impact for it, and all that shit. So if I find this guy, I'm gonna beat the
Yeah,
shit
we're gonna
out of
kill him.
it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
we're gonna let everybody have a chance. Even mom came out and said, "Oh yeah, I want to beat the shit out of my son." Okay, it's a family event. Might be Thanksgiving, might be Christmas. We'll see. Get that done. That's Sunday. Helping parents move a bunch of shit, just especially after drinking, just had to do it. Helping dad paint some stuff at the house. Um, Doing all that, and then I'm gonna take us back in time a little
Sure.
Tarantino for a Friday night. Had date night with the board of directors, which was
Mhm.
beautiful. Went down to the aquarium for a basically aquarium in the Pacific at night. You go out there, you get your Pacific out, you got the booze going on, and they got the aquarium, so it's good things. Didn't know it was Oktoberfest, probably should have. So they got the boys up top on the band with Lederhosen. They're giving it their all. I mean, they're singing the classics. I love beer, all of those things. So I'm feeling pretty good. But I accomplished my main mission, which was obviously make the board of directors happy. That's one of them.
Absolutely.
Did find out that the animals, they shut down at about 10 o'clock. And when they say shut down, they put on a privacy glass for these things. So they're
Yeah.
not seeing you. You're not
Yeah.
seeing them. It's over. Event closes at 11 though. So like we got to kind of figure out
Yeah, what are we
that.
doing for that hour?
So the portions where like you're able to like, touch the rays and stuff like that, and then the
Mhm.
sharks. There's about 2 or 3 of each that were kind of carrying it, and the rest of them are asleep. So like
Yeah.
there's one crackhead shark that's just he's just swimming
Yeah,
the
he's looking for
perimeter.
hands.
He's going. He's looking for Hans. And then there's just one manta ray. I mean, he's got a wingspan, man. He's fucking flapping that thing. I mean, he's going the length of the pool. So if you miss him the first time, he's coming all the way back around. So get him there. That was good. And my main goal was I needed to find the emperor penguins, or penguins in this case. I need to flip them the bird, okay? Because whichever one of them thinks that they are the emperor, they're Palpatine. Like, I want to see you try me with the lightning, okay? Because I'm fucking like, show you what's going on here. So sent that over to the boys. Sent it over to my cousin who's overseas right now serving the country. He loved it. Said absolutely. Said these fuckers think they're better than you. I said that's what I'm saying. I had a couple beers. Beautiful thing. The thing we fucked up with was, and this is kind of a good football term, is you know what? If something's working, you don't need to change it. You know what I mean? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Facts.
I had a great history with pre-gaming with the buzzballs. That's been kind of my bread and butter.
It's been working for you.
Decided to kind of switch the lineup and say, hey, you've been doing good. Let me put you on the bench, get some rest, and I'm going to start to cut water. Now, there's just so much
dangerous game
carbonation. I mean, it is just. It wasn't one of the like crazier ones. It was like a Moscow Mule, I think.
Yeah,
it was like a 10%er. But you're drinking this thing, dude, and it's like drinking a diet soda. Like you're sitting there, you're talking, and out of nowhere, you just have like a belch that's just like it's out of your soul.
Sure.
And the board of directors does this. So you're like, okay, we've been together for a bit now, so we're not at the stage. If you're at the stage with someone where you're just dating, do not.
Yeah, don't go full cut water. Yeah,
you're fucked.
Those things get you fucked up though.
This one didn't. I was trying to tell her that too. She was like, well, if it's 10%, how does it get me fucked up? I'm like, look, I'll get the ones that I usually get. Like, I drink 2 of them, and I'm like, wait a minute.
Oh yeah, 2 10% cut waters. Good luck to you.
Pretty good.
Been nice knowing you.
So that was the base of what was going on.
Those things will shut you down.
That could be why I look like a lobster, because I probably got some sun for the first time in a bit. And then obviously, beforehand, watched USC just fucking embarrassed.
Yeah, I just want to put a pause on that. Jake Browning is the worst quarterback I've ever seen in NFL history. I just want to make that clear.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, this guy's fucking horrible. I just watched him get sacked. He just stood there and got sacked. He didn't even like run. He didn't run. He just was like, well, all right. I guess I'll just get sacked. Fucking hell, man. How can you be this shit?
Is there a world?
Just throw it to Jamar or T.
There might be a world that the Carson Wentz experience goes to Cincinnati.
Yeah, that experience, man. It might be dying overseas. Let's put it that way.
It helped the program this week. I'll tell you that. I woke up.
There you go. Hey, rolls to his right, check down, throws it at fucking his feet. Jesus, this guy off of the field, Jake Browning.
Who's their third string? Is it Skylar Thompson? No, he got mugged in.
Yeah, he got robbed.
In Ireland. The fuck happened there?
Is he on the Steelers?
Yeah, he's on the Steelers.
Oh, I'm gonna find out who's their third stringer right now, because this is unacceptable. I can't keep watching that. They should be able to have a backup that's competent enough to throw to T. Higgins, Jamar Chase, and have Chase Brown as running back and not be shit. It's Brett Ripien.
Brett Ripien? He's gonna rip it?
Might have to put him in, man.
Yeah, he's from Boise State. He knows how to let the pigskin fly.
This guy's horrible.
Oh, no. I know what they gotta do.
These guys are so shit, man.
Fucking bring in Sean Clifford from Penn State. Let him just fucking rip it. I'd be ripping it to those guys every single
Imagine the Eagles trade away A.J. Brown and then trade for Jamar Chase. Hey, we'll just take you, man. That would be so insane.
But, like, at the same time, he'd be like, okay, I got to the Eagles. Is the offense going to change? See, and he walks in, he goes, how do you feel about blocking for a tush push?
Yeah.
You don't like it? Fuck it. I'm not getting the ball. So, dress out there. Line it up. Let's go.
Come on in, buddy.
Come on. You know it. Get behind the tush. Push it. That would be for playoffs. That would be elite.
Yeah, these guys are terrible, though. So,
yeah, I didn't tune in.
Bengals are dead. Bengals are always dead. Joe Burrow's overrated. I did see a stat that Jalen Hurts is the only quarterback drafted 2018 or after that has won a Super Bowl.
Really?
It's the only one. Because you had Mahomes, you had Brady in there in 19. You had Mahomes, who was drafted before that. You had Stafford. He's the only guy.
Shout out.
He's the only guy of this like class that has won a Super Bowl. This 2018, this Burrow and Tua and Herbert and Murray and like all these guys. He's the only one that's won a Super Bowl.
It's almost like we kind of predicted this like a year
And the only
ago.
one's been to 2.
We said there were only 3 people who could stop the dynasty, and like,
there you go.
What do we know? Heard so much shit about why did you throw Jalen Hurts in there? I'm like, have you seen the way they play?
He's the one that did it.
Yeah, he brought peace.
He literally
freedom.
he brought balance,
Stability.
Thank God.
His new empire.
Lamar's getting piss slammed by the Chiefs.
Fuck. You gotta feel bad for the fantasy managers who were like banking on Jamar to carry the squad, and it's like, what could you even trade him for right now? Like, I don't know what you're getting in return because, like,
this year for fantasy's been so weird,
dude.
Like, I don't know who's good, who's bad. You could have drafted a team that you thought was good and it is shit. You could have had AJ Brown, Ladd McConkey, fucking
Ladidi McConkey.
Who's a shit running back right now? Like, you could have taken Saquon.
Saquon, yeah.
He hasn't been horrible because at least he scored a couple touchdowns.
Dude,
but
I don't know if you've been hearing about the fucking value of Saquon in our league, but my God.
No.
With the fucking Ferrari, the Mercedes, and the mansion. Like,
sure.
You want my whole program? Like, the whole
like Saquon's still he's running back 11, so I guess it could be worse. He's been saving himself with some touchdowns here, but
I just want to ask because again, I didn't get to watch any of Sunday's games really because I was doing a bunch of shit. How did Bucky Irving go 75 yards just down the sidelines?
Basically the play took like 50 seconds.
Okay.
And Baker scrambled, and he was like matched up on a linebacker and just took off up the field, and it was a perfect throw in stride. I mean, the linebacker wasn't too far off.
Yeah.
But I mean, you can't expect a linebacker to cover someone for like 7 seconds.
So he just hit the Jets.
He was kind of went out, turned, came back, and then Baker looked at him and pointed, and then he hit sideline streak. Baker just floated it over, boom, touchdown. That one was a little more legit than the other one, but Baker fucking somehow bounces off like 4 different people. I don't know how he does it.
He's just built like a Ford F-150.
I guess, yeah. And then, the first one actually pissed me off the most. That was so trolly. Because the DBs were on clamps.
On
DeJean and Guantanamo Bay you could have put prime Randy Moss. It would not have mattered. Those guys were locking up anyone and everyone that moved out there.
I was waiting for like when the Eagles were gonna move Cooper right back into like corner. Like it was cool at safety, but it was like, hey, let's.
Yeah, I mean he's kind of just playing wherever. I mean it was still Keely Ringo was playing the other outside corner, but they just put DeJean. They pretty much just say, hey, like what do you want to do on this play?
Yeah.
What's your vibe? You want to guard him? All right. But there's like times when, like the Bucks had Ibuka and they would do 2x2, and they'll have Ibuka and they'll do the little offset, like they'll
stack
the little stack, but they'll be kind of offset a little bit.
Yeah.
There'll be Ibuka and Godwin, and they're just like, they're staring at DeJean and Quinion, and I'm like, you guys are so fucked over here. Like you have to look to the other side of the field because these guys are getting clamped. Like it's just over with, bro.
Ibuka's really fucking good.
Yeah, Ibuka's good too.
The
only time he scored was when it was Makuba and fucking Blankenship back there, just jerking each other off.
Blankenship, man. I still love how much passion your mom has for the hatred for him most of the time. Like just the dedication to just how shit he is.
Yeah.
That it's like family wide. It's not just from the Eagles fan. It's like it just breeds through. We got to do it. Got to rip the Band-Aid off. Okay. Yep. I fear the Trojans. It was too much champagne for the Trojans.
Yep.
I mean,
whenever I speak good things, whenever I say things like, "Hey, this is the game. This is where they're going to show that they're a squad this year."
Yeah.
Now, could they still be a squad?
Yeah.
Yeah, they could be. There's a chance. I mean, I do think they'll beat Michigan.
I think so too.
The problem is
Notre Dame.
If you lose to Notre Dame, then you have to beat Oregon.
Yep.
But I think it's easier to beat Notre Dame than it is to beat Oregon. That's the issue I'm running into here.
I think so.
And then you still have a sneaky at Nebraska game.
Yeah.
You never want to play Iowa.
No, they
just always
beat
trolly. And then my hope and prayer is, I mean, the best case scenario obviously is they win out,
Yeah.
but I wouldn't be upset. I would love to see how the tiebreakers work out. If they lose to Notre Dame,
Yeah.
but win out, and they only have one loss in the
In
conference.
conference.
So I don't know how that would go down really, because I know Penn State made it last year with one loss in the conference, right?
Yeah, they did.
But the way it's looking, there's just so many teams. The one thing is you would have a tiebreaker over Oregon, who'd have a tiebreaker over Penn State.
Yeah.
So I don't do you by default, but I know when it goes to a three-way tie, it gets trolly. It goes to like conference record or some shit or common opponent. I don't really know what the tiebreakers are,
Yeah.
but you'd expect. And then I don't know, like Indiana, they have to play Oregon in 2 weeks, and they have to go to Oregon and they have to go to Penn State. Like I gotta think that they're
They're
losing one of
losing one
those.
of them. Yeah, they're splitting at least.
And then, even Illinois, obviously USC lost to Illinois. Illinois's got to go. They have to play Ohio State.
Yeah, they're losing
So
that. Come
if
on.
they lose that, then they're at 2 losses in conference, and I'm feeling okay. But there's just trolley games out there still.
Yeah.
Oregon is, they just have Indiana and USC, so there's a world. Is it Oregon? I just don't know how it would, go down. Like, does USC get in if they beat Oregon? Oregon wins out. Penn State, they also play Ohio State and Indiana, so I feel like Penn State's chalked.
I feel like Penn State's screwed. Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, are we looking at a scenario where, I don't want to get ahead of myself,
Sure. Count your
but
chickens before they hatch.
Indiana's going to lose to somebody probably Oregon. Does
Yeah, they got them next week actually.
Ohio
Tuesday.
State go 12-0 and USC and the game USC versus Oregon is Furta.
Berta.
It's like winner goes to the Big Ten championship game as long as USC doesn't lose to UCLA, which if they lost to UCLA, chalk
Oh my
everything,
God.
fire everyone,
Yeah.
get everyone out.
We'll rebuild. We'll rebuild at that point.
So that would be pretty dope. I'm just kind of speaking into existence because I'm going up to Oregon for the game. So,
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
I'm making the power play.
Okay.
Flying into Portland on Thursday night, cheaper, obviously. Got
Sure.
kind of how it goes.
Yeah.
Girlfriend's uncle's he's got the rental car, he's got all the shit.
Beautiful.
So drive gonna drive around, sightsee on Friday.
Yeah, I don't know what you're gonna see there, to be honest, but
trees.
you'll see that. You see a homeless guy take a dump probably on the corner.
Hoping it's a night game, so then maybe hit the his daughter and Abel's cousins in the sorority. Maybe we hit the parties. Maybe we go to the things.
Absolutely.
Who knows what's gonna happen? Is it a couple tailgates for the families? Maybe parents are there. I don't know.
Sure.
Get boozed up.
Throw parlay. You probably can throw parlay while you're there.
Maybe Oregon's undefeated and USC is 9-1, and then it's looking like a game day situation. And then I'm there, with Pat, and I'm kicking the field goal to win $300,000.
You think you're making it if you kick that?
100%, I'm making that shot.
Okay.
If I will put this on record right now.
Yeah.
If it ends up being game day, like if it's the week before and we know, and I know that I'm leaving on Thursday, I will dedicate my Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday to go to Damien High School, and I will be kicking all day, every day. I'll get a portable one so I can go kick off grass, like any iteration of kicking.
Yeah.
And I will go and get in line.
So like it's a 30-yard kick.
It's not
you
far.
could definitely make it 30.
Oh, I've made 50.
Yeah.
I made 50 before track practice. Confirmed. Everyone's like, oh, was it on video? If you want to call Coach E a liar to his face, go ahead and do that.
I don't think you want to do that.
That's what I'm saying. And he watched it happen. And my friend held it. It's like it was from 50. Now there's no rusher, obviously. Like no one's rushing, but the ball went through the thing from a 50-yard kick. So I don't know what you want from me.
Do you think you're making it if they got like Boston Connor rushing you?
I would maybe kick it at his face just for the clip.
Just for the clip? Yeah.
That might be good.
Fair. Yeah.
But I promise if somehow it's game day,
yeah, you're getting in line.
I will try to get in line. Like I will see. Like I don't know how early I have to be up, like 4 a.m. or something insane. And obviously I might not even get selected. But
and they'll probably do some bullshit and be like, "Do you go to Oregon?" And be like, "I could." And then, Well, I don't know.
Yeah, or maybe I go with the cousin.
I like
They
it.
pick her.
She
She
picks
says,
you.
I want him to kick. That could be the strat.
I think that's the move.
I think that might be the strat. So
Because you got to be present. Pat said he's going to start a rule where you can't just go get somebody after you got selected. So you got to be there.
we got to be in line together.
Yeah, I
be like,
summoned him
hey,
as tribute.
Yeah, and I'll go in and I'll make it, and I ain't splitting it. No, just kidding.
When it takes all.
I'll split it. But
Maybe.
yeah, I mean, there's no chance, and I'm texting everyone when it's happening. Turn on game day right now. They fucking picked me to do the kick, and everyone's like, "Wait, what the fuck is going on? Is that Zach?
Dude, if you do it,
how do you get a cleat?
If you do it, you got to FaceTime, and I'm just gonna tell Pat he called the shot, man.
Yeah, pull up the clip. Pull up this clip.
Yeah,
That's real.
Send it to Pat and be like, hey.
Now, is USC going to lose 3 games from here on out, and it won't be game day? Probably. That'll probably be what happened. Yeah, but if they're not, if Oregon's 10-0 and USC is 9-1,
there's a world.
There's 100% a world where that's game day, especially if you look at that weekend of games. I'm going to go to it right now.
That's what, week 10?
Week 13. So you have Rutgers, Ohio State, not a chance. Nebraska, Penn State, they'd both have to be like, but they already went to Penn State, so they're not going to go again. Yeah, I mean, you look at those and you tell me where they're going. Are they going to go to Oklahoma? But if they already did Red River, will they do that?
Maybe, because that's not considered like a home game. It's like
maybe
neutral.
I mean, BYU, Cincinnati, they're not doing that. Michigan at Maryland. I mean, if Maryland's 10-0, maybe, but Michigan's going to have like 3 losses by then. Who cares?
Yeah.
If they're both good, I don't know why they wouldn't go to Eugene. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah. So they're going to do some trolly shit. Like, they're going to end up in Gainesville for the fucking Florida game or something. Just because Tennessee's.
Or this is the week they'll do like the random like FCS.
Yeah, like
let's see what FCS games are this weekend. Wait, Clemson's playing an FCS team this weekend? Jeez. Guys are just down fucking terribly.
I'm telling you, man. Coach SB's phone is wide open. Okay.
Would they go to? I'm trying to see if there's a good one.
Dude, there's no way I'm getting an
like a Montana State at Montana type of thing. South Dakota State at North Dakota.
That could be a bar burner.
They do some like trolley shit like that and just piss us all off.
Yeah. Or just cancel game day.
Like, Sac State at UC Davis. That would be dope if they went to UC Davis, though. I'd have my sister kick it. My sister might make that shit too.
Yeah,
I would not be shocked if she made that kick.
Plot thickens. Yeah, there's some good options. I mean, I just gotta say. So, first of all, everything we were worried about came true. Okay, like I still, for the life of me, do not understand. They're running the football really well. Were they getting away with some holding? Yeah, every team does it at home. It is what it is. However, we got 2 of the biggest sons of bitches on the D-line I've ever seen at USC, and I did not see them in together at one snap. When they are in the red zone, coach, and it's goal to go or they're within 25 in.
Yeah, we need the big son bitches.
Put fucking 0 in there, man. He's like 350. Even if he don't move that fast, they still got to move 350. I don't get it. I'm like, they're running it down our throat. Throw the big guy and throw the fridge there and make them have to move it. Like, they'll get tired. And then I guess we lost half of our team to food poisoning, which some might question what the boys were eating. Maybe a little too much champagne.
I know, yeah.
And then our DBs are our weakest links, and we just threw them in man-to-man coverage the whole day.
I just don't understand how.
What was the plan?
Is there not one corner in the state of California that we can recruit that can just lock somebody down? Do they not exist anymore?
Apparently not. We were
doesn't happen.
We got getting beat on double moves. We were getting beat on fucking hit routes.
Yeah, just like normal. I'm like, dude, how does this guy? They're just catching it. They're not making it a hard catch. I'm like, all these kids, man, they all think they're that. They're all these 5 stars and 4 stars, and I'm this guy. I played corner here. It's like, yeah, you were going against like, Colony High School.
Yeah, don't got anybody going to the next
anyone can lock them up. Like we're not.
Yeah,
you're playing DB against Glendora skill position. Yeah, I would
Yeah.
hope you're strapping them up. All right, that they're not known for their they're not wide receiver you in this city. Okay, now
No,
if
we're
you're
not.
going and you're playing against like Modern Day and Bosco and all these
Yeah.
guys and Long Beach Poly and like you're strapping, okay, fine. But if you're
Yeah.
like, now we play against Salesian, we play against like all these random ass schools, it's like, dude,
Yeah.
we're playing Alta Loma. Like,
Locked up
dude,
Charter Oak. Pretty
yeah, like,
good.
yeah, locked, dude, doesn't count.
They throw a fucking
Where are the
bubble screen
guys
on
that
you
could
play.
just have straight clamps the whole time? That's what I'm looking for. I'm not seeing it. We got all these 5 stars, got all these transfers, and no one can cover anybody.
Can we just make a rule? Can we just stop taking any defensive transfer from Texas Tech, okay? Because like they don't play defense in the first place. If Texas Tech is letting them go, we don't want them.
Yeah.
And for why is it so difficult? Again, our corners are our weak spot. If you want to play man because it's your scheme, why not just play man, 2 shell?
Yeah.
2 up top
Make it easy.
and underneath. Make it easy. I don't care that the quarterback knows what you're running. Everyone in the fucking stadium knows what they're running, and we still can't stop it. I
Can't
called the
stop it.
hitch route every single time.
I do it every play.
Whoever, I don't know which corner it was on that last hitch route where he fucking, I don't even know how he fell to the side. The guy didn't even fake a move to the sidelines, just dove to the side like he was trying to make sure something was on film.
Yeah.
And thank God we caught the guy's ankle and ended up forcing a fumble later. But like, what the fuck are we doing? That was the
I
most
know.
predictable game plan of all time. It was just so bullshit. And then if we're having trouble covering, again, throw cover 2 if you don't want to run man. Just have Tampa 2 with Gentry roaming the middle. Why the fuck do we have him on one side of the field? Just have him in the middle. He's 6 foot.
He can
What,
reach both
5?
sidelines.
Just why do we got to make it so difficult?
I mean, yeah, the season is next 3 games,
Yep.
Michigan, Notre Dame, Nebraska.
Yeah.
You have to go 2-1.
Yep.
And then basically you're putting all your trust in can we go on the road to Oregon and beat a probably undefeated team. Now, as it happened before,
Yeah.
what year was that? 2012, 2014, 2012? I don't even know what year that
2014,
was.
yeah, when they went up there and beat him with Anthony Thomas was running
Yeah.
it. And yeah.
When Oregon almost came back and
I think it was 2013.
Maldonado. Goddamn piece of shit. Missed the kick. As an absolute shitbird.
Didn't he also miss a kick against Stanford that cost him
When
like
did
a
he
national
not miss a
championship
kick?
berth?
That's the
That's a
thing.
good point.
When did he not miss? Let me go back to
I
what
wish I
year
could
it
see
was.
like
It
what the
wasn't. I
betting
think it was
was
2012.
for him to make a
No,
kick.
that was when they won in person. I
Yeah,
went to that game, the 2012 game when
Deflategate.
Kenyon Barner ran for 321 yards.
Oh,
It was 62 to
oh
51. That game was
my God.
insane, actually. And then they lost to Stanford in OT. Yeah.
Dude, when did we become so bad at defense at USC? Like, what happened? I saw clips of like the Ray Maluga days when
It
they
was
played Illinois in the
it was 2011.
Rose Bowl.
It was the last year of Darren Thomas.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why it hurt so much more.
that was such
Because
a
they
legend.
lost to LSU week 1. I remember that.
Yeah,
Then they started kind of stomping everyone.
we just came up there and said, "Hey, how you doing?"
And then this USC was they weren't ranked because of the sanctions, I think.
Yep.
So they weren't ranked, and they jumped out. It was what was it at half? It was
21 to
21-7.
7. And then fucking Oregon came roaring back.
Or no, sorry. What is it? Third quarter, second quarter? Yeah, it was 21-7 and a half, and then in the third it was 38-14 with 3:28 left in the third.
Oh, God.
And Oregon scored a touchdown, then another touchdown, then another touchdown. They got a 2-point conversion to make it 38-35 with 7 minutes left. And then what the fuck happened after that?
I thought SC iced it.
No, and so Oregon scores a rushing touchdown and gets the 2-point conversion, and then 2nd and 6 from the Oregon 11. Mark Tyler rush. Wow, Mark Tyler, what a throwback!
Yeah.
Rush for a loss of 3 yards, fumble recovered by Oregon. Oregon goes down, takes it all the way down to the. Oh my gosh! Wait, they false started.
What a baby.
So Alejandro Maldonado missed a 37-yard field goal to send it to OT.
I don't remember that part.
Yeah,
Holy
they took it
shit.
all the way back down the field, and he missed field goal. They had it all the way down to the 18-yard line, and then the loss of 2 yards. Then there was a false start. Then he got it to the middle of the field. Then there was an offside on USC. Then it was from the 20, 37-yard field goal, and he missed it.
Holy
And if
shit.
that went to OT, I mean, they probably lose just
They
because the
lose.
momentum is just like so on Oregon's side in OT and.
But that was USC's like bowl game because we were under sanctions.
Yeah,
It's like, we're just
pretty
gonna
much.
fucking ruin your season. Like, forget it.
Yeah.
Especially with your senior year quarterback, like he's done.
And then it was but then that's when they went to. Yeah, I mean, they probably make the. Do they make the Natty? Probably that year.
If they win that game.
Then they beat Oregon State. They beat UCLA in.
Oh yeah, they beat him in the Pac-12 championship.
In the Pac-12 championship, and then they played. That's when they beat Wisconsin. They pulled out the
all Chrome.
The Chrome. They pulled out the Chromes. What was the championship that year?
My dad didn't give a shit about the helmets. I was like, "Can you send me a picture?" He's like, "I don't care for these."
He's like, "I don't give a fuck."
And then the fucking one I went to, like, it was great players, but it was Wisconsin versus Stanford. It was the most plain uniforms of all time.
Yeah.
But it was Christian McCaffrey versus Monty.
What was the championship that year? Oh, that was the.
Was that the Florida State Auburn?
No, that was LSU Bama.
Oh fuck! What was it? 9-6.
That was the regular season game.
That was so. I remember watching.
Yeah, so it was going to be those guys in the championship anyway. So it actually wouldn't have mattered for Oregon.
Yeah,
because it ended up being undefeated LSU versus one loss Bama. Their only loss being in overtime to LSU. So probably fair.
I remember watching that championship and saying, "This is such bullshit. Like, what the? Why am I watching this? It was horrible."
Yeah, 3-3. Someone finally scored a touchdown at the end. They kicked 5 straight field goals.
That should be illegal.
And then Trent Richardson ran it in with 4 minutes left in the fourth, and everyone was freaking out. Whoa, wait. This Bama defense, though, held LSU to 92 yards. Bama had 384 yards, and LSU had 92 yards.
Who was on that? Let me guess. Reuben Foster was somehow on that Bama team.
Odell Beckham Jr. led LSU in receiving with 38 yards.
I'd bet Odell.
Boys got smacked, though.
Who's on that Bama defense?
I want to look at, what was the 2011?
I know it has to be Reuben Foster. He was just on
Alabama
Bama for like
football
10
roster.
years. AJ McCarron was a quarterback.
Yeah, Kirby Smart, D coordinator. Jeff Stoutland was the O-line coach for Bama. No wonder.
Jeff.
Jeez, these guys were final. Billy Napier was an assistant. Let's see. Defense was Mark Barron, Robert Lester, Dante Hightower, CJ Mose. Wait, these were the linebackers. These were the three of the 4 linebackers. Dante Hightower, CJ Mosley, Courtney Upshaw.
GG's. That's why they have 92.
And then your corner, one of your corners is Dre Kirkpatrick. The other corner is D Milner. Good luck, man. Good luck.
Where did Jacket go?
Clinton Dix was 3rd string corner that year, by the way. Mark Barron at safety. It's just like, dude, you don't even stand a chance.
Where did the guy who played for the Eagles? You said the guy Jacket who was selling
Michael Jacket.
Yeah, where did he go?
Let's see.
Probably like
back to selling cars.
Yeah. I just couldn't. When you
Michael
showed, all you had
Jacket-
to do was show one play. It was just.
Michael Jacket was last on the Texans practice squad. He was a Louisiana Raging Cajun.
I don't think there was enough rage in there.
No, there wasn't much happening.
That Bama defense is the best. I'm gonna throw back to a crazy Alabama championship run underrated running back. You remember TJ Yeldon?
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, number 4 was just ripping them.
Dude, these guys were fun. AJ McCarron at QB just handed off.
Let me guess. Was that was with Mark Ingram?
That was Trent Richardson.
TR.
Trent Richardson, Eddie Lacy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who was the receivers? What, Julio?
No, they weren't. It wasn't that crazy. Marquise Mays, DeAndrew White. So nothing crazy.
They were running the ball a lot.
Yeah, they were just straight running the rock. Yeah, I mean,
They probably had like 5 top
and giving up
in the run
no points in the championship game.
That's
They gave
criminal.
up. Let me see how many points they gave up all year. Let me find it right here. Honestly, Georgia Southern scored the most points on them that year.
Atta baby Georgia Southern.
21 points. They gave up 7 to Kent State, 21 to Penn State. They shut out North Texas, 14 to Arkansas, 10 to Florida, 0 to Vanderbilt, 7 to Ole Miss, 6 to Tennessee, 9 points to LSU when they lost, 7 to Mississippi State, 21 to Georgia Southern, 14 to Auburn. Yeah, 48-7, 21-11, 41-0, 38-14, 38-10, 34-0, 52-7, 30
Jesus.
37-6. They lost 9-6 in overtime. Then 21-7, 45-21, 42-14, and then the Natty got revenge, 21-zip. See you later. I mean,
that's kind of though like that used to be the formula for how like quarterbacks were efficient was because
Yeah.
they're like my defense actually can stop someone, and nowadays it's like
my defense will kill you with a gun.
yeah, like I feel so bad for Jaden Maava because it's like I heard all the fucking bandwagoner fans saying like they scored too early. Like, bro, are you kidding me? Like, you get a one-on-one matchup.
Yeah, you score. You go score.
You're not expecting you just need one stop from your defense. I just need one from you.
Yeah.
They don't have a kicker that's going to kick it 60 yards. They said his long was like 45. I'm like, you got room to play with, and they just fucking just let him run. Okay, I've talked enough about that game. It's over. Let's check out some other games that hopefully make us a little happier. Some pick results.
I might know college this year, just not NFL. It might be my year.
It might be your year. It might be. You're seeing the field pretty well.
Yeah.
I did love seeing people trying to sell, for people to watch the Washington Ohio State game, saying,
Yeah,
"Hey,
not a chance.
Washington might be for real." I think 7.5 is too far. And lo and behold, champs do whatever the fuck they want. They go in there, they grab the Husky, take him back over to their place. He's part of Ohio now. The defense is elite. The offense is getting into shape, but that's kind of it.
Yeah, I think
Anything
they'll
else
be
you
just
got to add to that?
fine. No, I mean, pretty standard stuff Washington for a second there. They had a chance to maybe go up 10-0.
That was their only
They had a chance to go up 10-0 and be weird and get another trick play fluke touchdown in there and maybe win it like 17-14 or something like that. But they couldn't execute, and all the momentum they had was just shot.
Yeah. It's actually kind of fitting that we did this. LSU, Ole Miss. We didn't even give LSU their home colors because they were going to get fucking slobbed. I don't know if you saw Lane Kiffin has been batting 1,000 on Twitter.
Yeah, he's been running it up. I mean, we tried to tell. I mean, there's two teams that I said were frauds.
Yeah.
Penn State and LSU. I've been saying it.
Yeah.
I will continue to say it. They're nowhere near a top 10 in my list. There's some people still got Penn State at 8, Penn State at 9. I already had Penn State at 8 or 9. So now where do you think they are? You guys are in the pits of hell.
In the trash.
Drew Aller sucks. James Franklin sucks. Okay, they are not good.
Yeah.
In big moments, and that's what I could care less if you go 10-2 every year. I mean, that's cool for some people. But Penn State wants to be.
They want to win a natty.
The Ohio State, the Oregon, the Michigan from a couple years ago with Harbaugh. They want to be that so bad, and they just can't do it. They had their shot last year.
Yep. And
they lost the game to Notre Dame because Drew Aller was a dumbass.
Yep.
Now, did they get gifted the path there? Maybe, because you go Boise State into SMU.
Yeah.
Not the toughest road versus Ohio State had to go, Tennessee into Oregon into Texas. They had to do the whole thing, but oh man, fucking idiots. Both of them.
Yeah.
I kind of jumped to Penn State, but LSU the same way.
Fine.
Nussmeier. We're going to go back to it. We watched Nussmeier play against Miller Moss, and he lost, and I'll never forget it. I'll never forget about it. And I feel like their team is worse this year than last year. Like the team, the players, the receivers, the this. So I don't know why everyone was like, oh, well, Nussmeier's back for another year. I'm like, I watch him. He's shit. He's not good.
There's a reason he came back.
I already know. If you lost on a neutral field to Miller Moss and a team that ended up being 6-6,
Yeah.
So why would I believe in you this year just because? And then every week it got worse because Clemson looks shit and Florida
Yeah.
looks shit, and I'm like, they're shit. You just
Yeah.
are what you are. And I
Yeah.
get it. They kind of made it close-ish at Ole Miss. It's like, yeah, you're supposed to be up for that game at Ole Miss. So I'm hoping that you try and you have players that are on paper are good. But these guys' season is over. They have to go at Vanderbilt. They have to play Texas A&M. They have to go to Bama. They have to go to Oklahoma. They're done. They're not making the playoff.
Chalk
They're
'em.
going to lose at least 2 more games in there for sure.
Yep.
And there you go. We told you so.
Did. We'll go to Oregon, Penn State. I was banking on. There were two things I was banking on because I agree with you. I knew Aller was shit. I was using my own kind of inside info running the NCAA where I was running my career at Oregon, and we went to Penn
Yeah,
State and couldn't block a soul, couldn't make an
sure.
adjustment, couldn't make anything. So I was like, okay, the defense I think for Penn State is legit. The
Yeah.
running game's legit. I would, if I was James Franklin, I would just change it to where we're going to run either Wildcat every single play with
Hmm.
our two running backs. I am not letting Drew Aller throw another pass the rest of his career.
Yeah.
Son, you're about to be really good at the handoff. You're going to throw, you might throw a swing ball, might let you do
Sure.
that. His decision making is some of the worst shit I've ever seen. And it's not going to get any better. Like, it,
Yeah, I mean, I think here's the thing which you didn't account for. You didn't account for Dan Lanning is a psychopath.
well, some said he's been running them
He,
slopes.
yeah, maybe, but I don't know how he does it, but those
He
guys
dials it
were
up.
ice cold in there. They walked in and they said, "We are here. We're not going to fuck around. We're not going to shrivel up." And we're talking about the same Dante Moore that was playing for UCLA.
Yeah.
You know, like the same guy. And they made the plays when they needed to make the plays.
Yeah.
Like James Franklin is Dan Lanning is what James Franklin wants to be.
Yeah.
He
Just a
wants to be
freak
that
of
young
nature.
guy that comes in and like recruits and he says all the quotes and he does the things. But then Dan Lanning actually like can win
Does
some
it.
of the big games. He doesn't always like they obviously got beat the piss by Ohio State last year, but Ohio State, you know, they won the whole thing, so I guess it's
Yeah.
not the worst thing in the world. But he's at least pulled up and he's won games. You know, Penn State,
Yeah.
whenever they have to play a team that is good, isn't it like Owen? What's the stat?
No, he's like 2
It's
and
some.
13, I thought they said.
I think he's 0 and
He's
15
over
in games against
top 5, I
teams
think it
in the
said.
top 6 technically because Oregon was ranked 6, so they like included them. It's something like that. It's something that's just so terrible.
You got to win one of them. That's why I thought this was the one to get at home, the whiteout. Like, Dante Moore didn't know if he was ready for it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
and they just fucking. I think the tough part for me was I couldn't watch like half of it because I was fucking traveling to the
Yeah,
damn concert. So, like, I don't know. I just saw
sure.
kind of highlights. But, I mean, the pick that I saw Drew Aller throw, like, I don't know why you threw that. He wasn't open.
Yeah,
You could see the linebacker was there. Like, it was too obvious. Um, just thought that they were going to squeak by. I thought it was going to be like, okay, Oregon, because my theory was Oregon beat Ohio State last year off some bullshit. So it was like, I just didn't think they were going to go into Penn State and have that same. Like, I thought the football gods were going to kind of say, like, okay, you had yours.
yeah,
Now they're going to get theirs. And then I thought Oregon was going to be there at the end, but it was like going to fuel them. But instead, Aller just kind of handed them the game, literally, and said, "Here,
yeah.
like,
No,
you want it,
literally.
I don't want it, so you have it." Yeah, believe me, I'm not mad seeing Penn State lose. I really am pissed I didn't get to see the whiteout because, like, I love watching the whiteout games. Those are elite football
I
games to
know.
watch.
Yeah,
Speaking of another elite football game, Alabama Georgia. No matter fucking what, I mean, it just
it's inevitable.
I don't know what to do with this Bama team. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't know.
I think they're kind of shit, but
Yeah,
I can't prove it.
that's the problem. I know that they're
Like
shit from what I
in
saw, but
theory,
like,
they're good, but I also know that they're gonna lose. They might not lose to Vandy, but they'll lose some iteration of at. They always win at Missouri though. They won't lose to Missouri, but like
they'll probably lose to Tennessee.
Tennessee, LSU, Oklahoma. Like I know they're all at home, but
Carolina
they'll
could be a
they'll
tough one.
they'll troll in something.
I think
Something will
Sellers could
troll, and
catch
they'll
them.
have 2 losses. And then I don't know what you do if you have a 2-loss Florida State and a 2-loss Bama. When Florida State beat Bama, what are you gonna do? They're gonna put in Bama.
That'd be so crazy. No way they
They
do it twice.
I mean,
No way they
I
do
don't
it
know.
twice. Could you imagine? Because they were told
They're
last
already
time.
look at where they have Bama in the AP poll
Oh yeah,
versus
no,
where
they
they
brought
have
them up.
Florida State. They don't give a fuck.
They brought them
They could
back.
care less.
We knew this script was happening. It's like, okay, Bama's going to lose, and then they're going to beat Georgia, and then they're going to come back up. I thought this was the one for Kirby Smart to finally fucking get. Like, this was it. You had all the weapons.
When's the last time Georgia's been 12?
I don't understand how every time that I pick Georgia, they become the most undisciplined football team of all time, and when I fade them, they become the most like NFL professional organization, just like business as usual. So maybe it's a me thing. I will say Alabama had one of the coolest plays I've seen the entire weekend with that bubble screen to the big O lineman.
Yeah, that was sweet.
That's a weapon. Like that's a weapon.
They dropped to number 12 after their loss to Bama last year, technically. So
And they'll climb their way back up.
And they'll get back.
They'll be in the playoff.
I mean, yeah, they have like 8 million home games.
Yeah, every year.
They have 3 road games.
I just want to know how Zachariah Branch feels going to Georgia and he gets 3 targets for 35.
I know, that's what I'm saying, man. He should have
just stayed, dude.
Branch, Lemon, Lane. It's over.
Hell the fucking squad.
Yeah.
Is Lane hurt? Is that what's going on? Like
I mean, he was hurt last week. I don't know what his. Because I swear, like he
made some plays.
Yeah, he obviously played, but then he didn't play. Like the times I was watching, I swear whenever I was looking, he wasn't in. So
he wasn't in. He wasn't in until like late in the fourth.
That's what I'm saying.
They threw him in, and it was like, okay,
is he hurt? I don't know. They said last week remained sidelined. I don't know what it was.
Probably pride. I respect it.
While
you're looking at that, we'll go to our last game for the night.
Injury popped up midweek. I don't know.
Arizona, Iowa State.
Yeah, I took a shot here. Thought the Wildcats would give me something. In theory, they could have, but they just kind of got rolled. And I don't know. Is Iowa State good?
I don't know.
I don't know. They beat Iowa.
Yeah.
They beat Kansas State, but they're kind of shit.
I'll never forget. We should have won when we picked Iowa. That ticket should have.
They kind of have a run here where I'm like, is this the squad?
They could.
I mean, at Cincy, at Colorado. I mean, you'd like to think you win both of those, and then your 2 hardest games are home against BYU, home against Arizona State.
Should win those.
You know, is it destined for an Iowa State, Texas Tech showdown in the Big 12? Is that what it's like? Because they don't play each other in the regular season, so maybe that'd be insane. Imagine 12-0 versus 12-0.
That'd be awesome.
That would be lit.
I feel like I would love to see the Utes win out, and then they earn the right to play Texas Tech again, and it's just like,
it's bloodbath.
It's my pick versus your pick, and it's just like, holy shit.
Yeah,
but they got to earn the right to get there. I mean, they don't have a tough schedule. Well, they go to BYU. That's kind of a home game for them. It's just up the road.
Yeah.
They get Arizona State at home after the bye week, so they should win that one. Colorado at home, Cincy at home, go to Baylor, and then Kansas State's at home and at Kansas to end the year.
Yeah.
In theory, should be able to make their way back in. But yeah, if you got 2 12-0s, then it's just like, hey, you're shit out of luck, pal.
Facts.
I don't know if it's Iowa State teams for real. I
have no idea.
I just knew they were at home, and I'm like, I don't think Arizona has what it takes to beat them on the road. Like, I didn't think they had the dogs. They don't have Tet anymore.
Yeah.
You're seeing the field good though.
I know. I'm feeling good with it right now.
Are you sniffing it, or are you kind of like just kind of smelling the air, and you're like, okay, this is what's going on?
I'm just seeing it. I'm just seeing the trends better. You know, like
the lie.
Yeah, like I think I just know the trolliness of like this team lost, and then then the bounce back, and then like I kind of know your shit, and then I can kind of point around it. I'm feeling the pulse of college football way better than I am with NFL. NFL, I have no idea what's going on.
Why don't you show us your top 10 so we can get the pulse too?
Okay.
Let's kind of get on the same wavelength with you.
Yeah,
see if I can learn a fucking thing or two, because
let me throw this thing up.
I'm pissing in the wind and getting a couple.
Okay, so I had to maneuver a little bit.
Okay.
I'll start at the bottom with honorable mentions. You can see I really have it. I have it mapped out. Virginia is better than Florida State. Florida State better than Alabama. Alabama better than Georgia. In theory, that's how it should go. if you're looking at the AP poll and you're looking at all these teams are 4-1, or technically Bama's 3-1 and Georgia's 3-1, but Virginia's 4-1 and Florida State's 3-1. Like in theory, I beat you and then you beat him and then he beats you and we all have the same amount of losses.
Virginia, they just cannibalize each other?
Should Virginia be ranked higher than all of them? Should Florida State be ranked higher than Bama?
Yes. They beat them head-to-head.
And then Virginia beat them.
But did Virginia...
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
Anybody else?
They beat Florida State.
Yeah, but like...
But who else has Bama beat? We could go down that road. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, okay.
Like Bama beat Wisconsin?
If you're looking at this, though, like...
Wisconsin shit. Who else did Georgia beat?
Virginia beat Coastal Carolina, William and Mary, and Stanford.
Yeah.
So it's like...
I got that. But then if you look at Florida State, they're like, okay, they beat Bama, but who else did they beat?
Yeah.
Nobody. And then you look at Bama, you're like, okay, well, who else did they beat? And you're like, and then you're like, well, then who else did Georgia beat? They beat Tennessee? Okay. Sounds good. Maybe a good win, but then they lose to Bama. So now what do? No one knows. That's why the AP, it's shit. It's all shit. Because in theory, I could make the argument of my honorable mention.
Yeah.
If I ranked it like that, I could sit there and I could debate it against you and be like, hey, this is why I have it, because Virginia Tech beat them. But the problem is you get so hamstrung. This is why we wait till week 4. You hamstring yourself with preseason rankings. Because if, for me, right, Georgia was my number 1 team last week because I thought that they were the number 1 team last week. They're gone. Get them the fuck out. Just because I had them at 1, and then yes, Bama beat them, but how can I put Bama over Florida State when I saw Florida State beat the piss out of them? I don't know. Now, could you argue that like right now is Bama better than all of them? Yeah, you could argue that. But but our rankings is supposed to be the season, not like right at the second. We're not doing power rankings.
Yeah.
You know, if we were doing power rankings, sure, I'd put Bama at 1, or I'd put Oregon at 1, or whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But we're not doing that, which makes it hard when people troll. So thanks for fucking nothing, Georgia, for trolling. But, you know, I think I love my top 6. Everyone else is shit. Even you, Texas A&M. Yeah, I'm looking at you. I don't buy it one bit. But I don't buy Ole Miss at all because I think LSU was also shit.
Why do you have Texas at 9?
Because I think that they lost to an actual good team.
Okay. So it's not based on how they've been playing. It's just their strength of their loss is better.
I think the strength of their loss is better.
Okay.
Because when I look at like, you know, someone like Penn State losing to Oregon, cool. But I thought Penn State was shit.
Yeah.
Already. So the win for me, it's like, okay, Oregon beat a team I already thought was shit because they'd show me they were shit. Whereas Texas, at least if you look back at it, if you step back, they lost by 7 points at the defending national champions. Now, did they look bad? Sure they did. Now, have we not seen them in a while? Sure, but
I did peep them when they were playing UTEP.
But Vandy has, you know, they beat South Carolina when they were 11th, but South Carolina's shit. We knew that too.
We done know it.
We knew that. Virginia Tech, pretty shit. Utah State, you know. So it's like I think from 8. That's what I'm saying. Like 8, 9, 10, Virginia Tech, Virginia, Florida State, Bama. I don't give a shit what you do. You could put them wherever you want. From A&M down, you guys are all horrible. Texas Tech and up, okay, we might have something here. That's what I think. That's what I think. I think that
I follow it.
I think that Georgia Tech, you're lucky. Okay, they were right on the cusp too. They were lucky. They got out of Wake Forest with the dub, but now the problem is everyone who's beaten Clemson this year, you just look more shit because you didn't beat them by as much as someone else. You know what I'm saying? Like Syracuse beat the hell out of them and they lost 38-3 to Duke. So now I don't know what to do because Clemson might actually be that terrible. And then the team that they lost to got the piss kicked out of them by Duke. So that's why I'm like, I've watched Ohio State, Oregon, Miami, Oklahoma, Indiana, Texas Tech, and I'm like, sure, I'm down. A&M, I don't know, because I think Notre Dame could be shit.
Yeah, you've been kind of fading Notre Dame for a bit.
So
on that.
then what do I do with that? Because could they be good? Yes,
Yeah.
but I don't know. But to be back to my point, I have been seeing it decently, but my top 10 I did not see it because I had Georgia at 1, and then I picked Bama, and now Georgia's. I'd probably put them at like 14th if I had to do it.
It's fair.
But it'll all work itself out.
Yeah.
That's
always
the
does.
beauty of this thing. If Texas wins out,
Then
and
it
Ohio
looks,
State wins out, then it'll be them 1 and 2 pretty much. That'll be the thing.
Texas is an interesting road up ahead.
Yeah, I mean their game is on the 11th. I mean that's
the Red River rivalry is.
I mean that's for a lot of the marbles there.
Yeah. A lot of them are in the middle. I can't wait to watch that game. That's gonna be such a good game.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I can follow the logic for all of it. I love your belief in Texas Tech.
I love it. I'm down, and I'm probably false believing, but I'm just so down. I'm down for
I love it,
something
though.
different. I'm down for something.
But like you have all your chips in on them. Like you're like, fuck
Yeah.
it, we're going for broke with these guys. They put their money on the table. I'm gonna put mine.
And I think I'm back. I got myself back in on Signetti.
Oh, you're back.
I almost lost it for a little bit last year, but I'm low key back in. I'm
Okay.
watching. Their QB doesn't give a fuck. He's gonna run back and take a safety. They don't care. They want to. Indiana reminds me of the Eagles.
They just want to win.
They just want to win the football game. He's like, man, I take Indiana money line. I was like, that's pretty dope. I fuck with that heavy. He's like, I don't care. Yeah, maybe I ruined you guys' thread, but hey, in this building, it's Indiana money line. I was like, oh shit, okay, this guy's kind of final.
Bar, dude.
Like I can't even be mad at that.
Yeah. I do question though, like I watched that play and I was like, you did not have to run back and take a safety. Like you could have ran back about 5 yards and slid. And
the only thing that worries me with them is like they're on the 11th they're going to Oregon. It's going to be a different level of athlete. Whole different level of athlete. Now I think Indiana can beat like Penn State all the time and teams like that.
Yeah.
Oregon they got juice.
They got juice up there.
You got to be careful,
They do. I don't know if I'm still snake bit by Oregon by the performance I saw to the national champions. I just can't buy them yet.
Yeah, you're not
doing
like
you said, I think Penn State was shit.
Yeah.
But I thought, okay, well, if I'll show mine so I can kind of like walk through logic, and I think I kind of doubled over.
I think my only logic is I thought Penn State was shit, but I did think Oregon was already good. That was my only logic on that.
I can understand that. So
I'm sure it was close, but like I'd expect the whiteout.
Yeah.
Penn State's going to at least give it a run, even if I don't think they're that good.
Yeah. Well, 100%. That's kind of where I just thought the whiteout buff was going to like get it over the hump. So I got Ohio State as my number 1. Defending champs looking good. The defense, like I said, has been rolling since the first game. Now the offense is starting to click. Jeremiah Smith's starting to get some touches.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma with Mateer, I just think they're really, really good. I like what they got going on. They got a guy that can control the clock, but he also knows how to put the Superman cape on. So I think that makes you a pretty dangerous team in my eyes. Brett Venable has always been known for a defensive guy. He blitzes the fuck out of you, which I like that. I like defensive coaches that are just like, if you make a play, so be it. But like, if you're not gonna, like, if you study the NFL, that's the good defenses. Like, they just make your clock go a lot faster because I just send pressure to you, and now instead of having 5 seconds to go through your progression, you have 1.5. So you either make a quick read or you're taking a sack. You got to figure it out. So I like that. Miami, I still think Miami's shit. Honestly, I don't know what to do with them. I mean, they're winning, but like you said, like the win against Notre Dame, does it actually mean anything?
Yeah.
I mean, you beat South Florida, like whoop de fucking do. Congratulations. I think they beat Florida, got the coach fired. Like I don't know what to do with them. So they're gonna play Florida State. So maybe I'll get an answer, but I still think Florida State could be shit. I don't know. Oregon, again, I already said my statement. I think Penn State was shit. I don't know if I could trust Oregon. Like I haven't seen enough from them, but then again, I can't blame that against them. I gotta blame that on my own schedule because I didn't sit down and watch that game. So maybe I would have seen something. I saw them running the ball, which I was very impressed with. I haven't seen Oregon run the ball that efficiently in a while. I don't really understand why sometimes when they go up to cold weather, they slow down when they're from Oregon and it's cold there a lot.
Yeah.
That needs to get fixed. So they're kind of there. Georgia, I personally like Tennessee a lot. I think Tennessee's a really good football team, so I'm kind of weighing it like you lose to Bama, which I think Bama's a good football team decently, or they might be shit. I don't know. But Tennessee, I
You're
think,
out
is a
on
really
Bama.
good team. I'm out on Bama. I fucking think
Okay.
they're shit. I don't buy it. I think they're just I think DeBoer, the amount of stops that he pulled out for this Georgia game for a
Sure.
week 4 matchup, like you pulled out a lineman bubble screen.
Yeah.
I am sure you'd want to save that for the playoffs. So now that's on film. I just think it was one of those he knew, like, hey, if I lose this game, like I'm probably out of here. So, like I said, the Nick Saban Magic, they've been kind of kicking Georgia's ass for a bit. But I'm not out on Georgia. That's the weird thing. Like I can't fully get out on Georgia because their defense always just brings me back.
Yeah.
Like, they can make plays. The other Georgia, Georgia Tech. Just kind of my squad. I kind of ride with them. Like I think Haynes King is the real deal. Yeah, they squeaked out a win. I also think like anyway, like you said, you can get a win, especially on the road. Like you just as long as I got one more point than you, that's all that matters. I really look at quarterback play when I'm thinking of my top 10. Like those guys really make the engine go. Georgia Tech's got a really good offensive line too, so I think like you can control the clock. You don't turn the ball over that often. You're really smart with it. You can make plays with your feet. You can throw the ball really well for Georgia Tech, which doesn't always happen. Their defense is very disciplined. Like I think they're a pretty good squad. I want to see like I got to look at their schedule and see if they got any like signature wins that could come up that could really
They don't have much.
kind of bolster that. But I
Just
think they're
Georgia at the
true.
end, which could be a good thing for them. They
Yeah.
got Virginia Tech, Duke, Syracuse, NC State, Boston College, Pitt, and then Georgia at the end of the year.
So it could. I mean, we could be looking at a matchup where like we see if Georgia Tech is for real.
Yeah.
So that'd be exciting because people forget Georgia Tech almost beat Georgia last year.
That is
It
correct.
went to what, double overtime?
Yeah.
Haynes King was doing his thing. He was
Let
cooking.
me pull it up right now. Hold on.
Well, you pull it up. I'll just
They went to 8 OT.
8.
Yeah. They
Oh
went
my
to 8.
god! I remember watching the game. I just didn't remember 8.
8 overtime classic. Oh yeah.
I didn't even know that could happen.
It was 20. End of the game. Yeah. Jeez.
2020.
I don't know what happened, but it was 50.
I remember 50.
They don't even have the scores right. They got the scores all fucked, but yeah. 8 overtimes. They were just doing 2-point conversions back and back.
Oh,
And
I forgot they do that now.
Yeah.
I haven't seen one of those in a long time. Remember the LSU UCLA game?
Georgia needed to win that too, or else they would have been chalked.
Was it LSU UCLA? No, it was Texas A&M UCLA. I think,
Yeah.
right?
No, it was Texas A&M UCLA was the crazy what's his face Josh Rosen comeback.
Is that also where dude popped his leg back into place too?
That might have happened, yeah. But it was Texas A&M LSU was like it was like 70 to
70 to like 68.
Yeah, it was something insane. I want to find that.
I like Ole Miss. I like Lane Kiffin. I think he's a really underrated coach. I like what they're developing over there. Like they play really smart football and they also love to utilize tempo. But I don't know. LSU could be shit, so that Ole Miss pick could be shit. I think the key for me is I think Kentucky likes to keep games close, and I'm going to find out this next week from Georgia how it's going to happen because I think Kentucky every year for me, I feel like Kentucky is a solid team. They just don't know how to win. They get you to the deep end, and they're just like, I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do here. I can't figure it out.
2018, I found it. It was Joe Burrow. It was a year before they won the Natty.
No doubt. Makes sense.
74 to 72 in 7 overtimes.
You had Jamar Chase at that time, right? You had him for 2 years?
Yeah.
Jay Jettis. He just had that squad.
I think Chase was a freshman, though. I don't think he
wasn't that guy yet.
He wasn't that guy, yeah.
Was Jay Jettis there, too?
Yeah, Jettis was there.
Fuck, dude. I think back looking at that national championship run,
wow.
It's like, how did I not see it? Like, why was I picking Bama? Like,
end of the fourth, it was 31 to 31, and the game ended 72 to 74.
Jeez. Ed Orgeron probably chugged like 5 Red Bulls right before overtime.
Jeez, what an insane game.
I kind of just have Texas A&M up there because they beat Notre Dame, which could be a good win, could be shit. I don't know. They're kind of like an squad for me. I'm always fading Texas A&M though. I just don't buy it.
I never do too. Yeah, I know. That's why I said from A&M down in mine, I was like, I don't fucking buy any of you idiots.
I probably for my own sanity, I probably should have put Tennessee above Ole Miss or like right below Ole Miss. So it should have been Ole Miss, Tennessee, Texas A&M because like I fuck with Tennessee. I think they're a really good squad. I think they've got something going there.
Yeah.
Maybe just don't put a lot of just everything on the kicker's shoulders, and we could probably be a little bit better. So, and then Vandy, I think Vandy's going to make it a game down in Tuscaloosa. I don't know if they're going to win it, but there's a high chance. Like this is the year to get Bama.
Yeah.
And then my
If
honorable
you were to do it,
mentions.
you got to do it now.
Honorable mentions. I got Texas Tech, Penn State, and Indiana. I'm just not buying Cignetti anymore. Like I just don't know. I don't think Iowa's very good. I don't think
You're out. You're out on Cignetti.
I just don't. I think it's fun. It's whatever. Like I just don't think a Cal quarterback is capable of really bringing you up there. Like
I'd be back in.
if Cal let him walk, like I just don't.
I can.
Just don't buy it. But hey,
Sure.
Sig, I'm. You can prove me wrong. Like I can see the results and I can kind of change my opinions, but until I see something, I'm not changing my tune.
Sure.
I think we could kind of bounce over to a little Sunday action.
Yeah,
Or do we wanna go
I have
through our-
one final. I mean,
Go for it.
or we could do college picks. I mean, we could run it all. I have one question.
that.
Are you predicting UCLA to go 0-12?
Ooh, that's a good one.
If you had to
Who do
if
they
you had to
have?
put it on right now, well, they're playing Penn State next week, so I mean, this
That's a loss.
might be the freest bounce back best schedule ever for Penn State to get an easy bounce back. Then they're at Michigan State, Maryland. They're not beating Maryland. They're not beating Maryland, Indiana, Nebraska, Ohio. Yeah.
I mean, their only
Not.
chance is to
Michigan
like pull out a win
State,
against Michigan State, but
I think,
think
right?
Michigan
Or
State
Maryland
is better than
maybe at
UCLA.
home.
I don't think so.
I don't.
I think
so
they're fucked.
either.
I think they're going over.
I thought Northwestern was their. Well, I mean, New
They're getting
Mexico
back.
should have been their shot.
UNLV should have been.
I mean, there's a lot of things that should have happened, but there will be nothing though. Here's the problem.
Yeah.
There's going to be no more dangerous team on God's green earth
0-11
than an
UCLA.
0-11 UCLA going to play USC. There will be no, and if they win that game, they'll love it like it's like the big,
God.
like they won the Super Bowl. But there is no. They might as well be the Patriots, the prime
Mhm.
Patriots, because they're going to be so good. And USC will be like 10-1 or some trolley shit, and they'll be in a battle to the death with UCLA. I guarantee it.
Wayman Jordan's going to put on a Heisman performance just to win by like 3.
Yeah, like somehow these guys are going to have it all figured out by that last game of the year, and it's going to piss me the hell off. But there would be nothing sweeter than beating UCLA to have them go 0-12 for the first time in their school's history. That would be so phenomenal.
That would be the first time in their history?
Yeah, they've never gone 0-12. I doubt USC has either, but
I'd hope not.
I'm pretty sure UCLA has never gone 0-12. What? Yeah, let me look. What's the worst
0-12, man?
football record?
That's Laverne territory, man. That's
in
tough.
UCLA history.
At least UOV.
They went 1-8 in 1948.
Jeez. What was that, like right after
Their
World War
worst
II?
start ever is 0-5. I mean, technically they had some 0-5 year. I mean, if you count like 1920, but
I mean, they probably played 5 games.
Yeah, I mean,
small sample size.
Then other than that, I mean, they went 2-8 in 68.
Jesus.
They went, yeah.
It's just a tough sledding.
Yeah, I mean, recently, 4-8. They went 3-9 with Chip Kelly that first year.
Chocolate chip, baby.
Yeah. Ooh, it would be something, huh?
It'd
be a beautiful sight.
Who goes down in history though? Because there's an interim head coach, so like it doesn't go on Foster's record, right? Like I hope not. You get fired after 0-3.
I mean, it should though.
You're just excited to be there, man.
They should add it to his record. That guy's terrible head coach.
Dude. Speaking of terrible, like I'm not gonna lie, the slate for college football this weekend kind of is shite.
Speaking of Laverne, check in on them real quick. Actually,
no, you don't. They already
curious.
They got ass right by Chapman. I know it. They didn't post
they're
on
0-2.
social media. Yeah, let me guess. It's 45-14.
Oh, worse. 56-6.
Oh Jesus. Yeah. Okay.
They lost to Willamette 29-14.
That was the only game
at home
I thought was gettable. That was it.
They got Pitzer this weekend. Big game against Pitzer. Homecoming.
They're not winning.
Homecoming, 4 p.m.
They're not winning.
At Ortmeyer Stadium. Everybody pull up.
They're not fucking winning.
Not a chance in the world.
Oh my god. You know how many years I would get the packet and it was like we have to win, it's homecoming, and it would be like a heartbreaker.
What's
Just
Pitzer
24-20.
this year? Let's check on them.
They're gonna play. You talk about the prime Patriots. Every time they played us, their defense was like prime.
They were the
Patriots,
greatest
dude.
ever.
They had like fucking
Pitzer's
Dante
2-1.
Hightower.
So Pitzer beat Willamette 41-17, and that's who
More chalk.
Vern lost to. Dang.
See, the
Does
tough part was
Lewis and Clark got a squad?
dude. Lewis
Lewis
might be
and
running
Clark.
that shit.
They beat the hell out of Pitzer.
Pitzer.
21-3.
Lewis and Clark.
Pitzer beat Claremont Mudscripts. You know, I just realized that is Pitzer versus CMS is the closest stadium rivalry in the country. Like the two teams that play football against each other, it's the closest their campuses are to each other, which technically because they're all the same. But like in any I saw it, like the Reddit, the college football Reddit guy like posted it. It's like, if you guys are interested, Battle of Division 3. It's between the closest in proximity campuses in all of college football.
Dude, if I was them,
is CMS versus Pitzer.
That's pretty good fun fact. If I was them, I would make it mandatory that we play on the Claremont field every single year, because I don't know if you've seen the Pomona Pitzer field. It is worse than a junior.
Oh, I've seen it. Oh yeah, but I think they've gotten a renovated.
50. Oh, they did.
They did. I know they did some sort of renovation, so I don't know if it's any good.
It was so shite.
Yeah, Lewis and Clark, they ain't a bad squad here, lads.
They're fucking. I remember watching them on film when I was going, and I was like, okay, they can kind of like. They just throw the ball like
Portland squad. Lewis and Clark. They beat Pitzer, beat George Fox, beat Puget Sound.
They beat George Fox?
Yeah.
Oh shit! They might be legit. They might be legit. So what are they, like 3-0 right now?
They're 3-0, yeah.
Hey, Lewis
might have a squad here.
Might explore their way into the fucking playoffs there, bud.
Yeah.
Fucking find their way, and then they.
All right, that's enough.
Mary Hardin Baylor, and it's over.
Enough D3 talks. There's only so much I can take of looking at Laverne.
Yeah.
They played that Goodyear prep game, that JV game, but I don't know. There's no score attached to it, so we're not really sure.
We probably lost the JV game, dude.
Football open season with JV game at Ortmayer.
Look, the only thing I can
say, the Goodyear Wranglers, man. I cannot believe that is a real team. I still can't believe it.
So here's the problem, okay? Laverne has made it to where I have to understand the life of a UCLA fan, and I don't like it, okay? Because now I have to sit there and be like, well, we got a new coach, so we got to give him time to develop. We're shit, okay? We are always going to be shit. For some reason, our football program doesn't blossom, and that's okay.
Yeah.
But it just hurts every year. Like when you got your friends who played ball with you, when you guys are sending in the group chat, hey, what are we thinking, the over or under 2.5, and everyone's saying, I'll take the under. It's fucked. It's tough sledding.
I can't even look at Goodyear Wranglers football team.
Oh, they're probably renovating the website. It's Wix.
Yeah.
Probably didn't update the domain, to be honest.
Probably not. Yeah, it says 404 page not found.
Yeah, they got it.
So I can't even see. I can't even look at anything when it comes to the Goodyear Wranglers.
Dude, their coach probably went pro. He probably fucking picked them up. Said, "Hey, you're running the 100%. Wranglers. Fucking get them up, boy."
100%.
So hopefully some competent football. Louisville, Virginia, 7.5.
Yep.
You're riding the Cavaliers, or are you taking the hook to kind of hang me a bit here?
I'm riding the Cavs. I think they're not bad.
Okay.
I think they cover this, but they might win.
Think they might
win, the lads.
Just win the damn thing?
I mean, probably not, because they had their fate win and then they'll probably get slammed, but I'm hoping that they can find a way to cover. I don't know, obviously I'm never going to be a Miller Moss believer.
You're not a believer in Miller time?
Not a chance in the world, but could he cover? Maybe.
I mean, the lad's thrown for over 1,000 yards right now, 5 touchdowns and 3 picks. Jesus Christ, Miller.
Sounds about right.
Fucking airborne, Bubba.
Sounds about right.
And he's thrown for over 1,000 yards and 5 touchdowns.
It's pretty impressive, huh?
Yeah, what are we? We better have at least like 8 rushing touchdowns then as a team. I don't know. I kind of felt like just having one fucking cold one with Miller for one old time's sake. It's 7.5. They had the fate win against Florida State, trampled the DB to death, so that was a tough one. Did anyone ever check on him? Like, is that guy okay? Or instantly, as soon as that ball hit the ground,
I know that they were on that field instantaneously. It was kind of a catch.
I watched it slow-mo to see if I could see, like, the white helmet kinda pop up. I didn't see any movement,
Yeah,
so, like,
guy could be dead, but
T's and P's,
yeah,
but I don't
it's
think
been
it
nice
really
knowing you,
worked out
bud.
for him. He tried to cover the play, so I respect it,
Yeah,
you know?
he gave it a good go.
But yeah, I just think Miller and the boys, like, I just think they got one in the tank, you know? Probably gonna have Lamar Jackson there for some odd reason. He'll pop up on campus, you know, just say what's up.
Mhm.
Miller Moss will have a career day because I picked him, and we'll just fucking keep it moving here. And then the rest of the year he'll be shite. But the way that I see it is the Miller Moss early season looks really good. It's for some reason when you get to November, October, November-ish, that things start to get pretty bad.
Yeah.
Oh wait, are we falling under October? Oh shit, this might be October 1st, isn't it?
Sure.
Oh shit. Well, don't turn into a pumpkin on me yet, buddy. Just give me fucking one. I'm gonna get hung by the hook, but that's fine. You've been getting the hook kind of
I
devilish
know.
your
It's
way,
been
so like
bad.
it's kind of my time to get up on there and kind of figure out what's going on there. Um, kind of sticking with the hooks. Let's go. We got Iowa State versus Cincy. We're both fucking riding the Cyclones here. We don't think they're good, but like I don't think Cincy's good either.
Yeah.
Like the only thing I know about Cincy is
Yeah, I'm just looking at this
Wilson
thing.
Brothers.
I'm seeing pick 'em, you know, and
Yeah,
I like Iowa State to win. I think it's a decent bunch.
I think Iowa State's got the depth. They got the veteran quarterback who's actually decent. I think he's better than definitely Drew Aller because everyone was talking about these veteran quarterbacks, and I looked at Beck and I was like, I think he's pretty good. Like over a
Yeah.
1,000 yards, 7 touchdowns, 2 picks. Like not bad. We'll move on down to we'll kind of jump here for Mississippi State, Texas A&M. I just think the spread of 14.5 is too much. Like fucking 14.5, really. Like I'll take plus 14.5, please and thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I love that I'm getting that half point hook after that 14 there. That's all I'm saying.
Same
Mississippi
Gray.
State, this is your chance. Either you are half legit
Or your shit.
and or
Just keep
yeah,
up
or
with
you're
this regime.
absolutely horrible. Yeah, it's one of the two. Either you had your big chance to get a big win and have like a season,
Yeah.
and you're gonna be terrible the rest of the year, or you're gonna get your bounce back,
You're gonna have
and
a fate round.
you're gonna be scrappy, or maybe you win this game. You get a little money line moment here.
Yeah, maybe. I like it. Then we get Bama Vandy. You're riding with the hook, 10.5 at home, huh?
Yeah, I'm more down on this Bama team than you. I think they might. I think Ty Simpson has it figured out a little bit. I think they got 3 receivers that can go.
Okay.
And I just could see a world where if Andy's been a little too mouthy for my liking.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
they do think they're a little better than they are, and they might. Now they did beat Bama last year, but I
Yeah.
think they kind of were like, "Oh shit, I think we're good, but we're not really saying it. We're kind of just doing our thing, and then we're gonna talk shit after." But they're talking a lot of
Bad.
shit this year. That they're like the squad, and I
Okay.
fear we could get another Big Brother situation.
Kind of
And
show them, hey,
yeah, Bama's up
remember.
21-0, and Iava gets sacked 4 times in the first quarter, and you're like, "Oh shit." Bama does still have dudes.
Pavia turns into a pumpkin right
Now
up
maybe
top.
they bring it back a little bit and cover, but I don't know. I think this if Bama wants to be real this year,
They got to
they
beat
need to beat
it.
the piss out of these guys and be like, "Yeah, we're not doing this Vandy's good shit. Like we're not a part of that."
Okay. So this is kind of your like make it or break it for Bama. Like this kind of lets you know if your gut feeling on Bama's right or not.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I mean,
Pulse check here for Bama if you are that squad.
I've already said I'm out on Bama. I just don't. They can bring me back in. I just don't see it. I saw some really shitty ball against Florida State, and then I was peeping them throughout the season, and they still look shitty. Just making simple mistakes, whether it was just run blocking missed assignments or quarterback not making the right reads. His eyes aren't in the right spot. So I think kind of the Georgia Bama thing was the little brother, big brother thing, kind of big brother them. They used all their magic, their juju, their fucking mana over on the Georgia win.
Yeah.
Get an emotional win. Everybody's running high, and I think Vandy's coming in, and I just think Vandy's either going to keep it close or they're going to just squeak out a win. I think Vandy squad's pretty good. I just don't buy the Alabama squad. I don't
Okay.
think they're those guys. I don't think they're the Bama of old. I just they to me look like Washington with a different logo now. Like it's the same scheme, same everything, and I
Yeah.
just don't see it as winning football. So I'd like to be proved wrong because
Yeah.
I like when Bama's good in football, but I just don't. At 10.5 line, I'm like, I think we're looking at a touchdown game here either way. And the last but not least, talk about a shit show. I mean, we got fucking Miami, Florida State. Look, it was either Miami, Florida State, or I was gonna have to throw in fucking Kentucky, Georgia, and we were gonna have to
Sure.
pick Georgia minus 20.5.
That's
So
not something you want to do.
I mean, we both were gonna pick Kentucky because we know it's gonna be like
I
13
know.
to 10
It's somehow gonna, it's gonna
every
somehow
time.
be a close game
And guess what?
for no
Guess
reason.
where this game's gonna be?
What?
Guess where that Georgia game's gonna be?
Oh, it's in Georgia
Fucking
every time. They've never played at Kentucky once in the existence of the program.
They don't even know where Kentucky's stadium is.
Somehow it's never happened. It doesn't make any sense.
It's not like a round robin, like you come
Yeah.
here, I go there. It's like, hey, you come here and then I'll pay you and then you
Sure.
come here again. So they're always hosting the game. They're
Make
always
it
saying,
make
hey, our
sense.
stadium's open. We got the hedges. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, there was no fucking way. Like I'm looking at the rest of the slate. I mean, I could have thrown your boys up there with Texas Tech, Houston, but I don't fucking know who Houston is. Like I don't. Okay, you beat Colorado. Like, what do I give a shit? Probably not. You beat FS Austin, which I believe is a Division III program.
Yeah, I could care less.
So actually, let me check that before I start running my mouth here. The Lumberjacks, first in the Southland. I think that's
Shalole.
they're in McNeese. Where the fuck is these lads? Are these Division II? Division II. My apologies, boys.
Yeah. Or
Let's
FCS.
respect-
McNeese Division 2 or FCS?
FCS, yeah. FCS.
Yeah.
Shit. Thought they were Division III boys. I'm sorry. Central College Dutch, huh? Okay.
Sure.
Shit. Okay, so that's just kind of what I'm seeing. I just think Miami. I don't think they're good, but I don't think Florida State's good either.
Yeah, I'd agree. I would have to agree.
Maybe we get the mic stop on that one.
There you go.
Let them blow anyone's ears out.
Sure.
I think the first one I could hear it in my ears. I was like, oh shit. It's one of those where you're like mid sneeze and you can't stop it, and it's a bad one.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, I mean we're looking at a shit slate this weekend, but you know,
kind of what you get sometimes.
better days coming around the corner.
Yeah.
We had a pretty good slate this last weekend.
Yeah,
so.
facts. You can't always
all
be
be
perfect.
winners.
Yeah.
Let's see how we did with the NFL. Speaking of winners,
shit.
we don't know shit.
We don't know shit. And
I mean,
honestly, the NFL year doesn't know shit. They don't know what the hell's going on.
we just
Nobody
thought
knows
the
what's
Carson
happening.
Wentz experience was going to be like
I
we
thought
thought
it'd
it
be
was
fun.
going international. He was going to be in fucking Ireland,
Not a chance
Slancha.
in the world.
But it was. I mean, it's always entertaining to watch the Carson Wentz experience because you
It's true.
think like you watch him throw like a 35-yard dart, and you're like, is he bad?
Yeah, this guy, he dialed in.
And he'll slip out of a sack with two guys just pinching him, and you're like, wait a minute. The old man's
Like,
kind of
what's
got
going
it. And then he just throws it as hard as he can to the back pylon, and it gets picked. And you're like, what?
Yeah.
We could have just. You didn't
Could've
have
just
to
chilled.
do it.
Didn't have to do any of that.
I guess it's
Chill
better
for
than
1 second.
it's better than Russ throwing it out in the tunnel, but like not by
Yeah.
much. Fuck. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I don't buy the Steelers. I think they're not. They don't look very good right now. They're really relying on Aaron Rodgers to play perfect, and it's not. Like it's kind of insane.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just go the fate run. I mean, fucking the Eagles beat the boogeyman, and they
The Eagles did it.
stopped the Bucks.
At 0 passing yards in the second half. Don't matter. Fucking get pissed on, idiots.
Okay.
Been nice
Stop
knowing
the
you.
run.
Sure.
Jalen's got them fucking legs that run wheels. I unfortunately again didn't get to watch this. Was there? I saw some variations of the tush push, like we were talking about the pitch out.
Yeah, we did a little
pitch
sweep
to
off the.
Goddard.
Yeah, I mean, technically they weren't lined up in the tush push on the pitches to Goddard, but they had tush push personnel, and then split them out wide in a 4 stack, and then just
Shovel
under
pass
center
pretty
snap,
quick.
shovel pass, block, go in. So that happened twice. So that was pretty free. And then
What if we switch that next week and we have AJ Brown as the shovel pass recipient, so he gets his touches?
Could be.
Just trying to think. Said program.
And then line up in a tush push, do a little sweep to Saquon. I mean, I still think I would love one drive, and it'd be so trolly, and everyone would be pissed. if they lined up tush push every play.
I think it
Did
would work.
sweeps, and did little pitch passes, and did a tush push here or there, and everyone would be like, "This is fucking bullshit," and be like, "Hey, welcome 1950.
Fucking sit your ass down. Okay, get your beer.
Welcome to grown men football."
Figure it out.
Okay,
This is vertical
how it
pass
should
was
be.
not invented.
Yeah, and it'd be
That is how it
ironic. It'd
was.
be like, it's how a white man runs the football, but all the players are black on the Eagles. It's quarterback's black, running back, everyone's black.
Yeah.
So it's like, wait, it doesn't make any sense.
But people would get the gist. It's like, yeah. I think though it would be more iconic at that point if Sirianni just said, "Fuck it, we're wearing leather helmets because we're gonna show people we're old school." Like if the Eagles got, remember the Illinois hand painted leather looking helmets? Like if the Eagles got a brand of that
Yeah,
and just line up in the
that
tush
would be
push,
pretty
I'd be
sweet.
like, "We're
Be like, okay,
fucking this is
we are
old
so
school
back."
football. This is old school shit." I don't see why they couldn't. What if that's the playoff wrinkle? What if that's what we're like looking at the entire playoffs? Just tush push
Could be.
formation.
Yeah.
Fuck. It could win a Super Bowl. That's the scary part.
Yeah,
But then at
it's
that
totally
point,
possible.
that's probably where you start getting the illegal formation. Just there's fucking 5 guys in the back. I mean, what are we fucking?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
What are we talking about right now?
What are we having? But I wouldn't mind watching it a couple plays.
Yeah, I think it'd be a vibe.
I just like if there was just a way for, because again, I'm all about smart football. I like it. I think it's there. There should be, if the NFL is for entertainment only and they don't care about the actual football spectacle, if they're just looking at ratings, maybe you have to put a GA in where it's like, hey, we don't run the tush push 3 times in a row. Okay, like
Sure.
we can't do
Put
it.
GAs into the NFL.
Yeah, we gotta have GAs. Like,
Then
set it no
all it
smokes.
takes, one person breaks it.
Yeah, yeah. What if Sirianni sees the big man screen and it's just like Mailata?
Yeah,
Fucking send him out.
dude, I would. Holy
Oh
shit!
my
Well,
god.
who's stopping him?
Can he catch?
Of course he can catch. He played rugby.
Get fuck.
The guy's an athlete. The guy's a freak athlete.
Oh, I just unlocked the Eagles offense. Oh my god. Oh my god. And then AJ's blocking for him. He gets so pissed. Just fucking stock blocking. He just feels him
Yeah.
run around the outside. What other what Bible verse do you think he's gonna put this week if he doesn't get
Oh,
enough
it's gonna
time?
be some. I'm not sure. Something like "For God so loved the world," and it's gonna be like something so trolly. Like, dude, you can't do John 3:16. I was talking about being persecuted. You're just not catching the ball. You're getting like $100 million, and my bad, you're not catching the ball this week.
Would probably be that verse. He who has not sinned cast the first stone, and it's like what?
Yeah,
Well, I don't know what to make of this. Like
it's like, dude, what do you want?
or it's like love thy neighbor. What?
Yeah, facts.
So you love Jalen, you love Sirianni, you fucking
Sure.
you hate it. I don't know. I look forward to that. Maybe he does switch up the book. Maybe he
I know.
has
Maybe
a
we have a new book.
bookshelf behind him
That'd be pretty sweet.
on wheels. So like he gets to pick like, okay, today I'm gonna read Magic Treehouse, the one where they
Good.
go underwater. And then maybe it's Junie B. Jones, and then maybe it's Artemis Fowl. Maybe we got Captain Underpants in there too. That could be the move.
Good. Yeah. What do we got? Did you already say like Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Get that in there too.
No, didn't
That'd
do
be
that
good.
one.
Because right now the Eagles are acting like AJ Brown's got the cheese touch.
That's
That's what they're acting. Don't even give him the rock. Got cheese touch. Cannot share. No,
Yeah.
thank you. You got cheese touch.
I don't even remember. How do you get rid of it? Is it someone else has to touch it?
I actually can't remember.
Yeah, like are you just scorned forever? Like it's
Yeah, are you
just
screwed?
etched into your skin? How come there
Yeah,
was not
I
like a
don't know.
Conjuring movie built on the cheese touch? Like that seems
would
like
think,
something that
right?
they would hit.
I think it'd be some good shit.
Yeah, like Annabelle just like took a piece of cheese and just fucking infested it, and now every time somebody
Sure.
goes to that deli, it's just boom, you're done.
Shaloli.
Maybe I just gave them the next plot. They're like,
Could
$1
be.
billion, we're in. Yeah, Bucks. Baker almost did something.
Baker almost did the comeback, but then Baker will Baker.
Baker, yeah,
He will troll.
he's kind of got that Carson Wentz in him, where it's just like, I gotta throw it.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta let the rock go. Like,
Yeah, like
bro,
I don't have
you didn't need to do that, man.
I don't have anyone with that pylon, but fuck it, he's over
Fuck
there
it.
somewhere.
Run it up.
Yeah,
It's like,
Godwin's back out. He'll go get it.
okay,
Like,
man, chill out a little bit.
yeah. I'm just feeling better from a fantasy perspective. Feeling pretty good about keeping Bucky Irvin in the camp.
Yeah.
You know, feeling good about it. Everybody's feeling nice about it. Coach Holtz keeps asking me if he's Catholic. I don't know how to test it. I don't know if I'm supposed to email him. I don't know what's HIPAA. I don't know how any of this is working.
Yeah.
Thankfully, that guy watches Matlock at 7 p.m.
Sure.
every single Sunday, so I don't have to worry about it
Absolutely.
too much. I tell him I'll get back to him. Turns out I didn't get a hold of Bucky till it's 8:30. You know how it
Mm-hmm.
works. Speaking of how it works, Jaguars, 49ers. Are the
Yeah.
Jaguars good? Are the 49ers shit? I mean,
Not really sure. I got them both in my top 10, but I'm not convinced. So that lets you know what this season's been for a lot of teams.
I heard NFL analysts saying,
You
"Wow,
know.
it's kind of crazy that Purdy was struggling," and it's like, am I the only one that like actually watches what happens? Like, not just the play result, but like, how
Yeah.
did we get there? Like, if Christian McCaffrey catches a screen and breaks 15 tackles from the 2 and it's a 98-yard touchdown pass, I'm not giving credit to Purdy.
Yeah. Purdy didn't do shit.
Yeah, it's like if you're playing with Ray Allen back in his prime and you pass it to him and he makes a game-winning 3, like, I'm not giving you the credit for giving it to the GOAT of threes. Like, you did your job. That's what you were
Yeah.
supposed to do. But I'm not gonna say that you're fucking the best thing since sliced bread. Like,
Facts.
I think that this just shows that the Niners are what I've said they are. They are a system where you could put any quarterback who knows timing, and they will look good.
Yep.
Mac Jones looked pretty good there. Like,
Absolutely.
Jaguars are doing their thing. I really think people are going to start to realize too how big of an impact that defensive line is for the Niners. I don't know. Are they in the market now with Cincinnati losing another game that they get Trey Hendrickson?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if they're willing to part with the pieces because they should get Bosa back next year. Hopefully, be a tough one. But at
I
least
don't
you
know
didn't
what
get
they're
fucked by
gonna
the
do.
hook.
Yeah, I know. That would have
That's
pissed me
sweet.
off.
Um,
That would have definitely
Colts
pissed me
Rams.
off.
We didn't get fucked by the hook here too, but I mean, 80 Mitch. Hey, look, all
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
it's a tough way to
say
go out.
it's fitting because I was looking at the way the Rams lost to the Eagles, and I was like, "There's no way that you get 2 kicks blocked back to back, and you like that's just the way this thing goes." So like, it's kind of like the football gods saying, like, "Okay,
Yep.
we'll give you one here."
Sure.
Staff was fucking played lights out.
Yeah, I know.
He was slinging that pill. Puka Nacua, I'm still worried about CTE.
Yeah, Puka, he's a great receiver, man. Top 5.
Oh, look at his
But
head,
that guy
man.
could die by the end of the year. That's the problem.
I think we might have to like forcefully tell him you need to go the Romeo Dobbs route. Just wear the bobblehead. Like we
Yep.
need you to wear a guardian cap, maybe 2, because if one's good, two's better.
Yeah.
Every single play, his head is involved. Like he can't catch the ball and just like lay down and like catch for 15 yards. Like he
Facts.
has to get that 16th yard. And I get it if we're in the playoffs or we're in the hunt for the playoffs, but like maybe now that we're 3-1, it's like, hey, just take the 15 for the first down. We're good. Like maybe Devontae will talk to him like, hey, youngster, like you got a long career you want to have, like.
Yep. Maybe chill out just a little bit.
But then again, he probably sees his quarterback staying in there until the last minute, getting obliterated to throw it to him. So he's like, I gotta respond. Which maybe we could get both of them in a room and just be like, hey,
Yeah.
you guys don't need to act like it's sudden death every drive. Like I like the urgency, but like I need you guys for 18 weeks, not just like 4.
Sure.
Because if Jimmy G gets in there,
Yeah.
I might lose my shit.
Yeah, I ain't liking it.
I'd rather have Stetson Bennett. I'll take my chances with old Bennett, who apparently was at Georgia for what 8 years and still didn't get a degree, which I don't know how that
I
happens.
know. Yeah.
I got a national championship. Yeah, I mean, again, I couldn't watch all the game. I like seeing that Tutu Atwell finally caught a pass. I don't understand why in the fuck we just wait until like it's always one random game in the season and then the playoffs that like Tutu kind of comes alive and then it's don't hear from him for the next like 5 games.
Yeah.
So we get some packages going with him. That'd be great. I like the squad we got this year. I mean,
Yep.
we had our barometer test against the Eagles. We learned what we got to do. Hopefully, we learned how to close a game. Colts kind of gave us this one, which is great. I still don't think even if they score there, I still think the Rams had a chance to go down and win it. So I'm not gonna say that cost them the game, but it certainly didn't help them win the game. But yeah, I mean, now we got the Niners onto it.
Yeah, facts.
Scrappy Niners.
Straight to another big game.
Oh,
Game in the division if both teams are 3-1, so
yeah.
got to get that.
I mean, the game that made us look like assholes. Ravens
Sure.
Chiefs. Are the Ravens dead?
Yes.
Okay, so we can put the Ravens dead.
I fear they might be dead.
I've never seen a defense just change overnight. Is it Chuck Pagano's fault because he's the only thing that changed this year? Like I hate to blame old Chuck, but like
Could be.
what did he what did he do? Like their
I don't
DBs.
know. They've given up 133 points in 4 games, and they've scored 131 points. So, do the math on how insane that is.
This is gonna sound really bad, but whose defense is better, the Ravens or the Trojans?
I know, and the fact that you're having that, asking that question is a little bit concerning.
It really is. I mean, when you list the names of like that they got in the Ravens, like they got one of the best safeties in all of football. They got some pretty good players. Their D line's banged up, but like they got Roquan Smith. Like it doesn't make sense. Derrick Henry's got fumble issues. What they gave him 7 carries this weekend is what I heard.
Yeah, and there was 4th and 1, 3rd and 1. He's not even in the game. Not sure what we're doing there.
So what are they like? Are they looking at possibly trading him? Like what are they?
That's a great question.
What's the goal? I don't.
That'd be insane.
It would, but like if you're not going to use him, like wouldn't you rather get a pick back or something? Like
You would think. You would
do
think
like
you would
seeing-
try to do that.
I like seeing Zay Flowers get his 7 touches for 74. Thank
Sure,
you,
me
Zay.
too.
Appreciate it. We love it. We love it.
Absolutely.
Absolutely phenomenal. Yeah, we got. I mean, I'm looking at this defense. We're talking. We got Kyle Hamilton, Marlon Humphrey. Marlon Humphrey might be getting a little too old. I think we're starting to see Father Tom kind of tap him on the shoulder and be like, "Hey, I don't think you're in man coverage anymore, bro."
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I knew when Awuzie went there, I was like, they're probably fucked. He's not a great corner. Roquan Smith, David Ojabo, is that his name?
Yeah.
Nate Wiggins isn't great. Malachi Starks is a really good young player.
Yeah.
Somehow Mark Andrews is playing defense. What the hell's going on there? It is actually Mark Andrews. What the hell
Well,
happened
he probably tackled somebody on
he
a
did tackle
fumble
somebody.
or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like, are we doing like the full high
Yeah, I'm like,
school?
that's
Hey, you're playing
crazy.
both ways. Like,
Yeah, that'd be
PJ
insane.
Tampa. Why the hell do I recognize that name? Oh, he's called. Okay. Thought it was I can't remember what team this guy played for, but there was a corner for like our probably like middle school and high school days. That his last name was Tampa.
Okay.
Just every single time I'd see him in the postseason, just Tampa was covering this guy. Tampa's
Guy's all
covering that
over
guy.
it. Yeah.
Is he running the Tampa defense? I don't know.
No one knows.
I don't think he played.
Can't
for Tampa
stop him though.
No. And I got to figure out if Lamar's healthy or not. That'll be something. Lamar got sacked 6 times last week and 3 times this week. I mean, their O line was supposed to be like one of the best. Just they're shite. Or like, are the Chiefs actually a team, or is it just?
I
they
think the
just play a
Chiefs
team
are
that's good?
good.
Yeah.
It's just I think the Chiefs are pretty good. Like good
Okay.
enough. They'll be in the playoffs. They'll go 11-6, 10-7, something like that.
Okay.
And they just had a rocky start to the year. Played 2 good. Lost to 2 good teams. Lost to the Eagles. Lost to the Chargers. So the Ravens just could be super mega ultra dead.
Could you explain to me how you have a running back that's averaging 5 yards a carry and you give him 7 carries?
I know.
I don't understand. What did
make any
Pacheco do?
I know.
What happened? I got Kareem Hunt just wasting carries. He's got 13 carries for 34 yards. What happened? What did you? I thought he came back. They like him. Andy Reid. He didn't bump Andy Reid. I didn't like.
I know.
I don't get it. Travis Kelce not have. Oh, he had his targets. Okay, I thought he was over. Okay, so we're not saying that the Chiefs are world beaters right now, but they're looking better with Worthy, which is kind of expected. I'm just more happy about the Bears getting a win over the Raiders. Just like Caleb, 2-2 to get to the bye. Looking like it's playing decent football. That's all it's needed. You and I don't know shit for fuck when it comes to the NFL, so I got 2, you got 1, and now the shall they go. You want to throw your top 10 up there, and we'll see if what you're kind of peeping.
Yeah, let's. We'll see if you guys agree with anything.
Probably not.
I mean, pretty self-explanatory. I mean, I still rate the Packers highly, and I'm gonna keep them over the Lions because I watched those two play and they beat the piss out of them.
Yeah.
Now, Packers did lose to the Browns, but it's like, okay, you know,
At
NFL
the
is
Browns,
tough.
though, it's a little different.
NFL's tough. I like the top 6. Then we get wonky. Like the Colts, I just don't know, but they played the Rams tough in
Yeah.
SoFi, so it's like, all right, fair enough.
Yeah.
And then I'm in this mix where basically it's the NFL version of Virginia, Florida State, Bama, Georgia, of Jags, Niners, Seahawks, Steelers. Jags beat the Niners, Niners beat the Seahawks, Seahawks beat the Steelers. All teams have one loss. What the fuck do you want to do? Who's going where? Are they all shit? Maybe. Are the Bucks good? Maybe. They're just injured. Are the Chiefs good? Probably, but have they earned at least the right to be in the top 10? Probably
Not quite.
not
Not
as
yet.
of right now.
Yeah.
I envision that kind of I could see, unless people really just implode or the Packers implode or the Chargers, that those top 6 are kinda gonna be in the top 10 for the duration of
Okay.
this thing.
You're thinking
That's
this
what I
top
think.
6 kind of shuffles, but it
I
stays this
think the
way.
top 6, like, maybe a team, the Chargers could drop to 9 or something like that if the Chiefs start doing well, but I feel like those top 6 will be in the top 10 for the whole year. That's what I think. I think the Colts to the Seahawks are gonna kind of just one week they'll be in, one week they'll be out, or one team will drop out forever, and the Steelers will be in a week, and the Bucks will come back up, the Ravens will come back, or something trolly. But
Me too.
those top 6, I feel pretty
Pretty solid.
good about them. Yeah.
Did you also give kind of a little nod also to the Jaguars because you're like Liam Cohen had that dog in him even though he waited till his offensive lineman was in front of him until
I
saw,
mean,
hey,
it was
fucking
pretty
quit talking
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, and it's always like, "I'll kill you," or whatever he said.
Yes.
Like, yeah, I was like, "Oh, okay, my bad."
Saw
I didn't
something
know
about it.
we all had hate like this, but,
I
good for
mean,
them. I fucking hate the
yeah,
49ers, so
yeah,
I'm down.
fuck them.
I'm down for that.
Tired of their shit. I like it. So I'm gonna kind of play devil's advocate because I have a similar flow to what you're talking about. I'm gonna throw devil's advocate for the Bills. Okay,
Okay.
have the Bills played anyone yet? Because we're now seeing that the Ravens look like shit.
Yeah.
So does that Ravens win not look as good anymore? I
I
mean,
don't
you
think it looks
played.
as good, but I still think the Ravens, 3 of their first 4 games
Yeah,
were Chiefs, Bills, Lions,
yeah,
which in any scenario is like if those games were spread out amongst their season
yeah.
and they lost all 3, you'd be like, "Dang, they couldn't win the big game," and then they still go 12-5 or 13-4, and you're like, "Oh, okay." I think it maybe looks a little worse just because they were all at the beginning of the year.
And I'm
Now, are they
looking.
playing well? No. Does their defense suck? Yes.
Yeah,
But they I mean, they are gonna play the Texans, so that could be interesting, but they have a tough schedule, then they gotta play the Rams,
yep,
play the Bears, at the Dolphins, Vikings, Browns, Jets, Bengals should be a kind of a free
yeah. You should get a nice
5-game
little bounce
stretch,
back in there.
hopefully, especially if Burrow's I mean, is he done for the year? No one really knows.
I I think we might have seen the last of Burrow, like
Yeah.
on a field in general. Like he's had 3 major injuries in 6 years. Like I don't know how much more he's going for, but they just signed a mega contract for him. So I'm looking at it.
I think they just have defense concerns for sure. I mean,
I
they gotta
agree. I
figure
think the
that out, and they
offense is
got
good.
injury concerns.
So my thing for the for not the Bengals, they're dead. For the Ravens is that Lamar just got his second tight end, and they love to run 12 personnel. So
Yeah.
he just got Isaiah Likely, who he likes catching up down the field on the seam routes. So I think the offense is going to get better, which I didn't know that it really could because, like you said, they've been scoring a lot of points.
Yep.
I think if they can get Derrick Henry to just remember who he is, show him some highlights when he was at Bama, from when he was at Tennessee, like, hey, you're that guy.
Yeah.
They'll be pretty good come late. Their schedule, they got to run through it. It'd be interesting to see what's going on. I'm looking at the Bills' schedule though. This might be the most free schedule I've ever seen. Like, they have the easiest path to
I
an
don't know how they
undefeated
ended
season.
up with an easy schedule.
This is the only tough games that I see. I guess the Chiefs and then the Eagles, but they're both at home. And maybe the Browns on the road because who knows what goes there.
Yeah, I mean, somehow they have. Yeah, I don't know.
How did they
They
won the
got
division last
Patriots,
year, right?
Falcons, it's because they get to play the NFC South.
Yeah.
That
That's a
conference does, and then their division is just shit because they have Jets and Dolphins in there. So then, like, obviously the Chiefs is their number one game. The Ravens is another good team, and then they'll play the looks like the other conference. They'll play the AFC North is their other
yeah.
toughish one. So that gives you Steelers, Bengals, Browns, but like you're getting the Bengals now. Their quarterback's out. Browns
Yep.
are always the Browns.
Yep. They're probably gonna have a rookie starting for them late
Yeah.
in the year. So like that's
They
free in
they
my
kind of
opinion.
lucked out a little bit, whereas like you look at team like the Eagles, it's like damn, okay, so you have to play the NFC North. Of course, the Packers are final this year. You
And
got to
I'm
play the
telling you, man,
Rams.
when you play the Lions, like they just beat
Yeah,
you up.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't know how the fucking Bills locked into this one, but god damn it. I agree with it. I'll throw mine up here so we can kind of see a little difference. I had a pretty similar look. I just want to have devil's advocate for the Bills. I kind of thought about it.
okay,
Love that the Rams are in the top three. Feels pretty nice to know that we're still a ball club. We're developing. We're gonna get better. Um, I'd like to see our offense develop, and I'm telling you, when we get Whittington going number 88 for the Rams in the slot,
yep,
it's gonna unlock a new piece. But I'd rather do it later on in the year. I don't want to do it in the beginning. I think Sean McVay's kind of waiting for that. And
okay,
if we can add in that additional gear of having Tutu Atwell take the cover off the defense, like I've been hoping for the past 5 fucking years,
yep,
would be nice too.
sure,
Because I'm just thinking about it, like when you look at a defensive scheme, if you have all those weapons clicking and the running game's going and the play actions working, like
tough to stop.
Stafford's wheeling and dealing. He's got open lanes.
Mm-hmm.
Pass coverage is good, or the pass protection is good. Like we're looking pretty good. I like the tandem of Blake Corum and Kyron Williams.
Yep,
Like he's a workhorse, but like we want to have him for the long haul. So let's make sure that we don't kill you in the
sure.
first 4 weeks. Packers, is an emotional game against Dallas. I got to remember Dallas does have a really good offense,
Mm-hmm.
but they're without CeeDee Lamb, and I don't understand how Pickens kept getting free and man-to-man coverage when you know he's the only guy on the sideline. Like,
Yeah,
there's nowhere else for him to go. I think the Packers defense, like we said, they just had the honeymoon buff, like when you're in Call of Duty and you get a new roster. I think that's over. They're going to get back to reality. They're going to be a solid ball club, but like their clock management and Jordan Love scare the shit out of me because I don't know what I'm going to get from them week in and week out.
yep,
Like sometimes they look like the greatest show on turf, and then the other times they just look incompetent. Like I fully expected them to review that last pass he threw. Like I don't think there was any time on the clock. It did not hit the ground when it was still at one. I don't know why the clock operator stopped it. He should
I
have just
know.
let that thing go. So he'll probably not be working that booth for a
Probably
bit.
not.
Lions, just because Ass and Cheeks went away, and you got
Sure.
Sonic and Knuckles came back. So then Gooflowski took a break, and it's now Goof or Goff. He's doing his thing. They're making things happen. Amon Ra is one of the most reliable receivers in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
Just a Hoover vacuum, man. Just anything you throw there,
Yeah,
it's gone.
yeah, he makes that shit work.
Absolutely. The Bucks, I think their only issue is if you just get Baker on a good day. Like if Baker is not Bakering, if he's
Yeah,
Baker, touchdown maker instead of the Carson Wentz experience 2.0, you're feeling pretty good.
yeah,
Chargers, can Quentin Johnson go the entire year catching the football? Can he do it?
that's the question.
It's a really dumb question because it's a professional organization,
I know.
but
You get worried a little bit.
like, is this a honeymoon period? Like, was he just
Yeah.
feeling it in Brazil, and then he had the second game, against the Raiders, and now it's like, does he revert back to his old habits? It's an 18-week
Mm-hmm.
season. I would imagine you don't forget how to catch the football,
Yeah.
but
Never
you
know
never
with
know.
him. We've shown that he can go a full season without catching a pass, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And he's not trying to do the AJ Brown.
Sure.
Jaguars, I don't know what to believe with them. I kind of like Shad Khan when he does his promos. Um, ETN can run the ball. For some reason, Trevor Lawrence, I don't know why he just can't fucking figure it out. Like, he's just so streaky.
Yeah.
I think Brian Thomas Jr., is he still in Pussy Watch, or what are we? Did we
Could be.
kind of declare it, or has it kind of gotten better? Like, what are we? Is he still shying away from some contact? Like, a
A
little
little bit,
sad?
yeah. I mean, he's kind of a bitch made cat, but he's trying his best, I guess.
Kind of makes sense now because I was thinking with how talented he was. I was like, why was he not at like an Alabama or Georgia? Why was he at Missouri? And then you kind of see that, and you're like, Kirby saw that on film. Like, not in my program.
No, thank you.
Seahawks, I just think they're kind of a blue blood team. They got some
Mhm.
really good veterans. Sam Darnold
They're a good
revised
squad.
his career, which is good. I think Cooper Cup's going to be one of the best additions that they have late in the year because he's just reliable on third down.
Yeah.
JSN's good. I just don't know, like, this whole thing they got with Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet, like, I don't know that it's, like, good for them because I feel like none of their backs can really get in rhythm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really care because I'm a Rams fan, so keep
Yeah,
doing
it
what
doesn't
you're going
matter
to
to
do.
me.
Yeah, don't fucking keep doing your shit. I think their defense is really suspect. Like, I think they played a Cardinals team that is absolute shite. Like you talk about little brother. Like, I will always see the Cardinals as little brother. Like,
Yeah.
no matter what. I kind of feel like they're gonna move on from Kyler in the next year or so. Like, he's I just feel like they're gonna get tired of it. Like,
They're just done.
I don't I for the life of me cannot understand. Like, so they say that they're gonna get Marv the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So the first play of the game, we're gonna throw you a bubble screen. And then we're not gonna come back to you till second quarter.
Sure.
And then we're gonna throw it to you on third and long and just expect you to just make a play.
Correct.
Now, the one that he bobbled and it was picked, like, yeah, you got to catch that. But, like, I don't really understand. Like, I don't see their offense being, like, something that works. It's just like Kyler fucking figured it out.
Yeah.
You can't see anyone, so you got to get out of the pocket. And then when you get out of the pocket, we want you to run, but don't run too much because then you're going to look like an idiot. So keep your eyes down
Exactly.
to be able to try to figure it out. So it's just so mismatched.
Yeah. You don't know what you're gonna get.
No. And then the Colts, I just don't know. Like, is Danny Dimes really that guy? I saw him in New York for seasons. Like, I don't think it was just their O line. Like, he had some pretty good teammates. It wasn't like he was playing with scrubs.
Yeah.
So I just don't know how long this little honeymoon period is
This
gonna
little
go.
fun vibe is gonna be.
Yeah, it's got like Carson Wentz feel to me. Like, okay, there's a couple games, it feels good, and then it's like, oh shit, we're gonna revert back to what we know.
Yeah.
Like, does this loss deflate them to the point where they just start kind of going downhill? I don't know. And then my honorable mentions, I think we're the same as yours with the Steelers, Vikings, Chiefs. Carson Wentz experience is so fun, especially when it goes overseas. Chiefs, I think, will bounce their way into the top 10 eventually. We just got to see a couple more games go.
Yeah. No, I agree.
And Steelers, I mean, can we get fucking any bit of defense? Like, can we anything? Like, you guys brought Nemo's players in.
Facts.
At some point, can you just stop the run at all?
Yeah.
No? Fuck it.
Probably not. Doesn't look like it.
Just ask. I thought these were simple things. I guess Bill Belichick really had it going. All right, let's see. Let's see what our slate's going to be this week. So we got the Thursday night game. We got the Rams Niners.
Gosh, right after you believed in the Bucks, jump ship.
Well, I don't know. I feel like we get to the Bucks. I feel like, unfortunately, for my fantasy value, I feel like there's a chance that Bucky, this might be the game where he's got that back soreness.
Okay.
And I feel like they're a different squad with Bucky. I just don't think Rashad White has it in the tank anymore to do, like, he's not taking a check down fucking house anymore. But Ibuka could just fucking tell me to slam it. I think the 12th man's going to be the different there, but the hook might be the one that fucks me. I'm kind of starting to hate all Thursday night football games because the game plan is just so shit, but I don't know why. Like, is it really that big of a deal? You can't install something that looks competent in 4 days. Like, you used to do it in high school. You probably did it in college a couple times. Like, you just can't.
Yeah. I think it's just more due to people being tired, but
Probably.
I mean, I don't know. I think they don't want to play on Thursday. It's kind of just trolly.
I'm interested to see what our defense looks like. I feel like Verse. I've never seen Verse on a Thursday night game that I can recall. He just loves playing balls. Like, there's a chance he just gets after Purdy, and he knows his toe is bad.
Yeah.
But it might be Mac Jones in there. I don't know.
Yeah,
But
true.
if we can shut down CMC, I like our chances. like our chances to do it. But it's always trolly when we play the Niners. Like
every time, it's always going to be close.
Juwan Jennings is going to get 2 touchdown catches. It's just going to be the way it goes. And you're like, how the fuck did that happen?
You're going to be final.
They got a Congo line at the fucking injury tent, so I feel
I just think the Rams will be able to get after the QB and could make life hell.
Muck it up a little bit.
Yeah.
I like that. Kind of. Are you expecting a pass rush like what we did to the Vikings in the playoffs, like just absolute destruction because the O line's pretty terrible right now at the Niners?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind
I think so.
I would enjoy that. Bucks, yeah, you said the Bucks. Seahawks, unfortunately, I'm kind of going away from the lads.
Hey, you're
I've kind
running
of
from
jumped
the lads
ship.
there.
Well, it's just you got to kind of feel it. I like the 12th man. I think what they got going on in Seattle. I feel like Cooper Kupp is kind of the Buccaneer killer. I just feel like he's got something for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he just loves that matchup. I think.
All right. I mean, they'll be at home too, so
that's kind of where I'm looking. Is like, but again, that hook might be the difference.
Yeah. I mean, I think it'll be. I think this is a back and forth one. I'm not sure how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Two good, solid teams. So I mean, I'm
Yeah.
just leaning maybe a field goal. Field goal is the difference.
Okay.
That's kind of just my thought. Field goal either way. Seahawks win by 3, Bucks cover, Bucks win by 3, I cover 2. Like that's kind of just what I'm.
How pissed are you gonna be if I win by 4?
I'll be very pissed.
He could have covered, and it just
be pretty insane.
I like it. I'm looking forward to that game. That's gonna be a fun one to watch.
Yeah.
Especially after the Rams take care of business against the Niners, so I don't got to worry about that for the weekend. You're like, okay, let's just watch ball. Yeah. Speaking of, we got the Bildo game, the fucking Patriots and the Bills. Are we kind of on the same wavelength? We're kind of trusting the magic of the Bildo. Like 7.5 is too much.
Yeah, I think so. I think it's going to be a close, first kind of game between these two. I think the Pats have some juice now that they haven't had in a couple years, and I think they can keep this one at least seemingly manageable.
Yeah, we're looking at like within a 6.
Yeah, I think so.
I like that.
I think so.
I like that. Stephon Diggs probably has a little something for one of his former teams.
Yeah.
I like that. From the slot, he's doing his thing. Commanders, Chargers. We're just kind of saying, hey, Mariota, it's been fun, but you're coming to Inglewood, bub. It's over for you.
Yeah. Okay. I think so. I mean, I'm pretty shocked that this line is at 2.5.
Yeah, it's kind of.
That means Jaden Daniels and McLaurin are playing, I think. But I still think Chargers D line can cause some. I think it's still a tough game. Like I think they win by 3.
Can you explain for me how looking at the season leaders right now that Wild Bill leads the team with 29 carries for 172 and 2 touchdowns? Is there a reason why we just can't let him fucking run free?
I know. Just let him eat.
Is there a reason that we just say, hey, let's keep this horse in the barn?
I mean, there shouldn't be much comp now. Who do they have in there also?
Fucking.
Is it
Jeremy McNichols
or
Chris
Rodriguez? Yeah, Rodriguez.
I don't.
Yeah, I mean, what are we doing?
I mean, the guys
doesn't make any sense. Just let the big dog eat.
Dude, he's getting fucking 5.9 yards a carry. I mean, I don't know what more you want from him.
Give him the rock.
I mean, just let the kid go.
Why not?
You drafted him, right? Like you're telling us the whole preseason, hey, Wild Bill's kind of a thing.
Facts.
Maybe one day they'll let the boy eat. All right, so we'll move on down to our last one, Chiefs Jags. I mean, we just think that this ride for the Jags has been fun, but it's time for.
I think the Chiefs are going to start to fly here again.
It's over. Shad Khan's going to be going to bed sad. You're not feeling a WWE promo from him.
I don't think so. I mean, I think this could be an ugly one for the Jags, honestly.
Okay, little muck.
I'm predicting a slammage.
Oh, you're thinking it's.
I'm thinking a full slammage here.
Like to the point of last year when the Niners went down there and they're kind of having a party on the sidelines and George Kittle's. Okay.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce's chirping.
I'm feeling like a 38-10.
Oh, home.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, at the crib.
Oh no.
I know.
And the mascot's still got to fucking fly in with his parachute, and he's got to get 38 piece. Oh,
Yeah.
but I think they have a swimming pool there that people can kind of soak their tears in.
Yeah, they can at least vibe out a little bit.
It's not bad. Get fucking pissed off a little bit.
Sure.
All right, let's see. Maybe we can go with 3 and 5, maybe 2 and
Yeah,
5.
maybe we'll see the. Yeah, I mean, I feel good about. I really like Chargers.
Yeah.
I like Chargers Chiefs, and then I'd probably go Rams, and then I like Bucks and Pats about equal. Pats, we're
I,
just kind of. I think we're just flying with the Pats here, just to.
I just feel like the bill
Yeah.
though, like it's got to be something. Like I don't think
Yeah.
Vrabel is going to lose by 7.5.
Yeah.
Like Vrabel will strap up himself and just get out there and fucking run somebody over.
Yeah.
I'd like to see Liam Cohen say that to Vrabel. I don't think it's going to end very well. All right, this will be a good slate, and I'm hoping
I
maybe
know.
I've done
I'm
kind of
hoping I
the
get more than one.
maybe I've done the reverse curse for my fantasy squad of saying like, oh, they're not going to give the ball to Wild Bill, and I'm picking the Chargers, and they're like, all right, we're going to give Wild Bill like 30 touches, and it's like that's what I wanted, perfect. So maybe we'll finally be able to solidify that.
Facts.
But yeah, if we get more than one, I think I'll count it as a victory. As sad as that is, and if when I post the graphics or we get these things up, if they don't fucking cut them off again, I'd appreciate it.
Sure.
Don't know why Instagram's changing their sizes willy nilly. I mean,
Just
it
make it easy
just
for us, please.
already got it fixed. It looks good to the preview, and then I post it. It looked like an absolute asshat. I think that's all we got for everybody. Went through some good football. Unfortunately, a little too champagne for the boys.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll get them. Hey, we got bye week, rest up, beat shit out of Michigan. There you go.
There we go. Screw you, David Portnoy.
Absolutely.
What do we want? What do we want to know from people? I mean, any update from you on the if you invested and got the Switch out, start playing some Pokemon?
Haven't gotten to it yet.
Crap.
Yeah, haven't gotten to it. Maybe in the could happen soon. You got
I
it
think
on
I just
PlayStation? They got any of that on PlayStation?
I don't know.
Do
Bring out the old
they have
PlayStation.
Pokemon on
I don't. I
PS5.
feel like it was kind of a Nintendo exclusive. No.
No official Pokemon games have ever been released on PS5. Sure.
All right then.
Hello.
You probably download an emulator on the PC. I
Yeah,
don't even
because
know why I didn't think
it's
about that.
Nintendo, so they're always just gonna
Fuck you over.
yeah, exclusively on Nintendo consoles. I gotta get the Switch out and gotta find that charger.
Now, what you could do if you were trying to keep in the PlayStation, you could probably play the Jack and Daxter series. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Kind of run
That
down
is
a
good.
little bit.
Yeah, that is a vibe.
Could be a good one. Maybe I'll have to invest the 20 and kind of get the
Sure.
stuff going.
Chill
Like I said,
over.
I was fighting underneath the fucking car, trying to get the damn lug
Yeah.
nuts off and get that damn bolt off, and just I needed an impact drill to change my oil. It shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
There's no need under God's green earth for this. So
Yeah.
whoever's doing it, please stop.
Please stop being a part of it.
I told my cousin about it because he used to work for the Honda dealership, and he goes, "Buddy, you won't believe it. Some people put Loctite on that fucking thing." I go, "There's no
Yeah.
way. There's no way we're
It's
putting
insane.
Loctite on this sucker, huh?
Sure.
Be that paranoid about an oil leak." Let us know who's your sleeper team. Just let us know something.
Yeah,
What's
give me
your
a s-
pulse for your team? Let me know how
Yeah.
you're feeling.
How's your squad? How you feeling
Yeah.
about your squad right now? And if you're a Trojan fan, I mean,
Just let us know how you feel too.
yeah, good luck. Good luck to us.
Yeah. Just don't expect defense because apparently we don't know how to do it. So
We haven't been a part of that in a while.
nope. But we'll score about 35 points a game.
Facts. Every time.
We got Heisman candidate running back, but we just can't figure out how to run cover 4 and just make people beat us deep, and can't do it. You know what? There's probably a reason for it. I'm just it's above my pay grade, so that's just kind of the way it's gonna go.
Yeah.
All right, I think me being a Larry the Lobster is kind of telling me it's time to go. So, folks, it's been an absolute pleasure. We'll see you next week.
Surely.
Remember to throw your parlays on a backup quarterback that you don't know, and if it's Jake Browning, I feel extremely sorry.
Yeah, you're cooked.
So just remember, if you do that, you don't clock in Monday. You do clock in on Saturday.
Absolutely. Yeah.
We'll be seeing you next week, folks.
you?
Take care. Thanks for watching the video. We appreciate you hanging out with us and joining our Stoogie adventure. If you like a lot more brain-numbing and dumb Stoogie content, make sure to click the social descriptions down below.
We might be posted on there. We might not. But the only way for you to find out is by clicking on those links below. So we hope to see you there.
And make sure to click the subscribe button and that bell.
Subscribe.
Do it right now.